Good night, everyone. Let me see what's going on here. Having some technical issues. Don't know what's going on with my internet. Don't know what's going on with my computer either. Let me know if you're seeing me clearly. Let me know if you're hearing me clearly. If you're seeing and hearing me clearly. Um, YouTube should set up where people submit the reasons why they dislike. No, brother, that even important enough in here. People always with people here, brother. Give thanks. I have had to be moving the time for the stream a bit back because I was working on a video that was taking forever. And since we upload the video, may have come out that the information may have changed and may not be as accurate as was in mainstream media before. So I might have to update that video. Good night, Miss Williams. How are you? It's good to see you. Miss Lily. Yeah, peeps. Audio kind of low. Audio kind of low. Audio kind of low. I don't know. You understand? Probably I mean I talk loud enough. I try to check your phone. I don't know still because the audio look balance and something. Yeah, peeps. So we kind of have to a look shaky start. Zane. Please share the stream. Zane. And I'm telling you how the stream I go run off in the night. The stream, as the title says, is a call-in stream, first and foremost. Zane. And as the title says, who you want to win the election and who you think are going to win. Not who you want to win, who will win, who you think, who you then prefer, who you da vote for, who you going to vote for. And thing. So you know, yeah, when I need to know the whole details and who in your family used to vote for who, we just want to know where you feel. And if you have a one thing to say, I could try to keep the call them to a limit of 2-3 minutes now, but I appreciate that. Yeah, so let me say. So big up to the ones in the building, big up to the people them where they are yard. I'll give you my overview of what may happen tomorrow and why it may happen some particular way, and then we start the ball rolling. Let me take this from back because you good as you say, me have green things back on me, so you know, people strange, you know. Yeah, son. So make keep it. Yes. So watch out now, peeps. I think I'm supposed to have some picture the umbre them. You understand? Them picture ya and I mimic them. You understand? Me find them all about the place. I say me can I guess this change now still. Zane. But yeah. So I could say if we can start with that one. It's not me met them. As I find them. Yeah, son. So you know. First and foremost, I would have said before that the calling of the election was ill-advised at the time that it was called, in light of the fact that the COVID numbers were increasing gradually, Zane, and all that came with the declaration of the election and nomination day frolic and folly would have also contributed to an increase in the number of positive COVID-19 cases. I will not sit here and tell us that nomination day responsible for all that. But nomination day played a part. The Prime Minister himself even admitted to an extent that nomination day may have been responsible for the numbers currently being observed. Yeah. I know that the election has to be called, but constitutionally the election is due in February 2021. So that would have given him 6 more months. Plus, there is the possibility of 3 additional months in the event that there's a national emergency or disaster. So in essence, there were 9 months. Yeah. The election was called when the COVID numbers were getting out of hand. Zane, it was the wrong move in my opinion. It was a decision where I am not sure who would have influenced the Prime Minister to make at that point in time. And it may yet come back to haunt him. However, if you were watching Parliament when he declared the election, you would have said that his government has been one of the most popular government in the history of the country, as per opinion polls and all of them something there. Yeah? and thing. And he may have decided to go and then make the hard decisions after, because the reality is that some hard decisions lay ahead, irrespective of which party forms the next government. The COVID situation is at its peak in Jamaica. Wave number 2, probably wave number 3 will be coming soon as well. Many tough decisions are ahead. And thing, my humble opinion is that the election should have been held off, get the second wave of the COVID under control, try as best as possible to get some semblance of order and normalcy before the elections were declared. But I suppose the Prime Minister was elected to make decisions, and he decided to make that one. Tomorrow will be a strange day in that we are in the middle of a pandemic. There has been no election before, as far as I know, in the middle of a pandemic. Zane. Ryan say, no, brother, I'm never have to call it. Zane. I guess we're going and disagree on that one. Zane, him a February election due, brother. What you mean him have to call it? And I like said, the due date did that come where you have to call it. You never have to call it. You choose to call it. You understand? Tomorrow will be a strange in one. First and foremost, the voter turnout will be very low for a number of reasons. One, the COVID pandemic is upon us. Many persons will be thinking twice before going out to vote. Some people will know business. You understand? I've also seen where they are making, they're facilitating people who would have been tested positive or who are in quarantine, making it possible for them to vote. I don't know that that will influence the election one way or the other. Yeah, February COVID still will be worldwide, but we don't know what will be the situation in Jamaica, brother. Would have dealt with the COVID fairly well leading up to August. You understand what I say? So, who say we couldn't balance it to a level where the numbers would not be as high as they are now? You understand? As me saying, Ryan, I know the election of a call, but I am not in agreement that it was called at the best time. You understand? So we'll agree to disagree on that. Zane, also based on the weather, if it persists into the night, into tomorrow, I am sure that other places that have been experiencing rainfall for the past couple of days may be flooded. People have different things to focus on. Some people just take it on. You understand? So tomorrow will be a strange day. It may work in the favor of some person and not work in the favor of others. We will see. All the polls, like every single poll except the ones that the PNP said they conducted internally. I don't know your conduct internal poll. Have the Andrew Holness-led administration leading the People's National Party, saying by very significant margins. Peter Phillips and the team would have closed the gap somewhat. They would have recovered a few points in recent days. So, I suppose a number of factors could be responsible for that. It could be the fact that, close to the election, the base of the party will start to become a little bit more energized and mobilized and thing. And I think Peter Phillips' approval rating might have improved somewhat after the debates. Saying some persons would have seen him in a more favorable light, yes, and within his party, because you have the truth of the matter is that many People's National Party supporters are not fans of Peter Phillips. The delegates would have been, yes, because they would have re-elected him during the presidential runoff, but many people in the People's National Party or many People's National Party supporters who have share their views on the matter are not comfortable with Peter Phillips leading their party. You understand? And when it come down to Peter Phillips versus Andrew Holness, the reality is Andrew Holness are going to beat him if it come down man to man. But his favorability ratings would have improved somewhat over the past couple of days. Also, the wealthy plan, not sure if it's a healthy plan, that they have been pushing Damian Crawford more than anybody, because he has been the person championing the manifesto some people have bought into that. Zane, they have sold that to some people. You understand? So that would have, caused some people to rethink. Man, I go pay your light bill or pay your water. I don't know. I don't know. You understand? But the reality is that irrespective of what you think about the political process, irrespective of what you think about the political situation in Jamaica, at the end of the day, tomorrow, one party will emerge victorious and will form the government, and we will have to deal with it. We still have to go find a way to live. We still have to go find a way to send my children to school. We still have to go find a way to feed my family. You understand what I say? So, orange or green, whichever team, it no matter. You know what I mean? We still have to carry on with the life. And as I'm saying, make no mistake about it. Some hard, cold decisions will have to be made in the weeks and months to come. I can tell you from where I sit, they said that school would resume on the 5th of October. That's that. That can't happen. You understand? The only way school can start on the 5th of October is if the modality being used is online. It is going to be very difficult for a school to resume on the 5th of October. Yeah? And that is a next. I don't even know if I tell you what it is. You understand me? I say, yes, next online school, yes, fine. How many schools still, well, not still, are able to cover their population via the online modality? How many children will now be better able to access online schooling compared to a few weeks ago when we know the fallout that was around that situation? Would our situation finances and internet and device accessibility have improved so significantly between June to October? I think not. You understand? I, for one, was really and truly looking forward to physical schooling. Despite the challenges, I would have gone back to school in July because I had my CXC group. So I had classes 2 times per week and physically, but also online in preparing my students for external exams. Yeah, it is the online thing based on the constraints facing some households is really and truly rough. You understand? So that is the next thing. I suppose the work from home order may have to be reinstated. I suppose the curfew and the restrictions will have to be tightened. Zine, I suppose I don't even want to use that word because there has been some misinformation circling around about a lockdown as far as I know. But I suppose we may have to go back there. The reality is that everybody who is 18 and older and is a registered voter in the country, it is their constitutional right to exercise their franchise and to select the party who they prefer and who they think is best able to lead the country, Zane. And we get up every day and we complain. It is now our chance to make a difference. I know some people are out there in the diaspora who wish they could do that, but based on the situation, they are not able to do so. As far as I know, the voter turnout will be very low tomorrow. Who will benefit from that? I don't know per se. A few months ago, I would have said, based on my assessment and analysis, based on the favorability ratings of the Prime Minister, based on the fact that the People's National Party would have been a divided party leading up to the declaration of the independent the election, declaration of the election, based on the fact that you really had two parties within the PNP, there seems to be some form of galvanization and some form of unity, whether it is a temporary thing or it is a sure thing. but they would have made up a little bit of ground. Zina would have said, as long as Peter Phillips is leading the People's National Party, I don't see a situation in which he will be able to defeat the Jamaica Labour Party being led by Andrew Holness. That is just my opinion. I could be absolutely wrong. These things come down to people voting and you don't know what in a people head. You understand what I say? And the reality is that, and this for me, you know, we're not a party loyalty, we're not business with a guy. A government that is led by Andrew Holness that has been plagued with so much corruption, allegations of corruption, cronyism, nepotism, misappropriation of taxpayers' money, all sort of things. And he remains a most popular prime minister. Zane. However, the reality is that on the flip side of that, the People's National Party and many of the people who are in the People's National Party would have also been at the round table when many of the same allegations of corruption and cronyism and nepotism and misappropriation of taxpayers' money were leveled at them. You understand? So 6 or 1.5 dozen are the next. You understand what I mean? I say black dog and monkey settings. You see? So is there really an option? Is there a better option? I suppose the people tomorrow will decide that. You understand what I say? So I suppose no government will be perfect either, whether it is PNP or JLP. I suppose the people will speak tomorrow and we will see where we go from there, because irrespective of which party win tomorrow, life goes on. You understand? Irrespective of which party win tomorrow, I don't depend on no politician to put on my pot on the fire. I don't depend on no politician to take care of my youths them. You understand? We got also we own. Yes, them would them put things in place, because I know I work for the government. Zine, I am an educator, so the government pay me, but I not give me their money I work for. You understand what I say? So, but we also try also on the side to make sure the thing balanced, because you know teaching thing, babysitting thing, you understand, stipend settings, so money not really dead here. Just try to help your country and do something for your country. You understand? So that's the thing, the peeps. Remember and watch this now. Watch this. Before we start the call them, remember say at the end of the day, everybody are big people. You understand? We don't need to quarrel about with nobody but for choice or options or, you understand what I say? And we're not in the long talking and who did do this and who never do that and who when do that. We have been discussing them things for years. Tonight, if you choose to call, big up yourself, Teach. Zane, in my opinion, X-Party should lead the country, or X-Party will win tomorrow, or I would vote for X-Party. You understand? We talk about the rest of the things in the future. On another note, tomorrow night I will also stream while the counting is going on and people are bite their fingernail and people are dig their toe in the ground and people are sweat and nails up there. I will be here with my peeps telling them what I go on. You understand what I say? I might, touch the road tomorrow, not to mix or mingle, but do some drive through and get some footage and you understand? My one footage. Like, a thing go. Our thing I grow to so we can, we not do that regular, but we need to do more of that. You understand? And we see what thing go, peeps. Come the 4th of September, Jamaica up, lockdown, Jamaica still goes on, life still goes on. We have to go find a way. You understand? So you decide which team, which party, which setup, politicians you would think is best able to represent you. You're free to choose. You understand? And don't come tell me say you vote PNP because your mother used to vote PNP or you vote Labour right because your father used to vote Labour right. Use your brain. Be independent of thought. Analyze your current situation. Analyze the life that you have grown, that you would have lived for yourself since you have sense. And see. Now tell me about your mother this or your father that. You understand what I say? Yeah, man. So, yeah. Them look at things that sound like we can do now. Remember tomorrow, nobody don't need for war with nobody. Yeah, as a matter of fact, you even need for go near nobody. You understand? For war with nobody, much less. So the opinion polls are all suggesting, well, the reputable ones, Dan Anderson, Bill Johnson, Blue Dot. I don't remember which other one did it. You understand? And thing, but you never know. You will never know. You understand what I say? You never know. This is a funny old thing, politics. And thing. I actually read something today that said the People's National Party's core support is the elderly. You understand? And the latest polls are showing that they're actually 50-50 with that demographic. Yeah? However, the core of the Jamaica Labour Party is young adults, but they now may decide to shy away from the election because of the COVID situation. So you never know. This is a funny thing. Actually, the last general election, I always pre the politics thing. You understand, and I analyze the thing. Me do not necessarily political sense, but I did politics and change while I was studying the first time around. So the politics thing, me kinda like the maneuvering and not the corruption part and them something, but there's something intriguing about politicians and the way they scheme and deceive and them something. I find it intriguing. So me always follow up the thing. And growing up as a boy, I always had political aspirations and said I wanted to contribute to my country in a meaningful, in a direct way. You understand? I mean, the teaching and that does wonders as it relates to that. But I would have grown and I would have observed our politicians and our political process and landscape, and I would have been turned off by many things and many factors. Some don't really truly have that desire there anymore. But we still look at the politics. You understand? And we still look at politicians and when they make their moves and I say, all right, no, me see it, but me see it. You understand? Just like how me say, Damian Crawford is holding out for Peter Phillips' seat. Him no know say me know, but me know. You understand? So when Phillips step aside, Crawford I go fill that seat there. Like, as me say, no, me know, but me know. You understand? Watch and see. Remember me tell you, so that, I suppose that him a Jackie for. You understand? And things. So some look at things in I think, as me say, Anjo is slowly grooming Nigel Clark to be his long-term successor down the road. He don't know me know that, but me know. You understand? But I suppose if it should come down to that, Chris Tufton may have a say as how that go, but then I know me know that, but me know that. You understand? Damian Crawford is also probably biding his time and playing his cards right. Remember, he's a VP in the People's National Party, and he, I'm sure, has leadership aspirations. So keep your eye upon that. Yeah, but you see, it's who the people them love enough, Yeah, so I say. So we just watch it and think. But then it mean say Andrew might want dead in up God now. Suppose he want step after a while. You understand? Then you know what thing go. So as I say, I look on the politics and we see look up dealings and wheelings and thing. I know people have been saying, should Phillips go eventually? When he does, Lisa Anna would be their successor. Somebody actually said that to me a bit earlier before I came on the stream. And me I said, but last time Lisa Anna vie for VP in her party, she lose. You understand? So I don't even know. You understand? So I only look things. You have some other man who want to be president of a party like Philip Palwell. He don't know, so me know, but me know. You understand? So he would have back this some people for a specific reason, for a specific purpose down the years. Because he want, you understand what I say? He might look this people like Wickham McNeil. Though you don't have to look on the thing in the people. Say, someone will just look on the politics in our back, so kind of look on it. You know what I mean? And thing. Yeah, so that are the thing, peeps. Two party, but at the same side song them a play. You have to just pick one poison and hope you find the antidote. That's the sort of thing there. And this is not me saying that either political party has not done good things in the past Yeah, I could never say that. You understand? Because things are here where never was always here. But the reality is that I don't know that any political party would have done enough, Zane, in their tenure. Don't know that any political party would at all time have a singular purpose and vision in mind, which is to better the life of Jamaicans. I don't know that has ever existed. I don't know that we would be where we are as it relates to crime without the participation of politicians from yesteryears and down the years. I don't know that would be where we are as a nation as it relates to fighting crime if our politicians down the years have not been complicit and protective of criminals and criminal elements. You understand? I don't know that would be so stagnant economically if down the years our politicians have not had not robbed mercilessly taxpayers' money. You understand what I say? And this is neither unique to the PNP or to the Jamaica Labour Party. Both of them, see, the reality is that in my lifetime, the People's National Party would have been in power for a longer time than the Jamaica Labour Party. See, so, look, it don't make no sense. Nobody come tell me say this one is better than the Echo and the cars. Me can't see it. You understand? There are programs and policies that each government would have come with that are beneficial to the people of Jamaica, but there are crap that each party has done that has robbed us. You understand what I say? So at the end of the day, a whole heap of things need to improve. And as I say, it don't really matter which party in power, we have to go still do what we have to do done. You understand what I say? So Malik, it's not who me think will win per se. It's just that looking at all the variables, looking at all things in a fair and frank way, with Peter Phillips leading the People's National Party and Andrew Holness leading the Jamaica Labour Party, I just find it difficult to see Peter Phillips defeating Andrew Holness-led Jamaica Labour Party at the polls. That is just my view. A lot of things can happen between tonight and tomorrow. Zane, the weather will play a part. COVID-19 will play a part. Yeah, so I say. So, people's perception of both men will play a part. You understand? I suppose Jamaicans vote three ways. They vote for a MP, them vote for a party, and them vote for a leader. That is the three ways Jamaican vote. May I say them again? Them vote for a MP, them vote for a party, and them vote for a leader. You understand? Let's see how it goes. But I'm saying, and I would have said this months ago, and I'm not going to change. Based on my observation of the thing, despite all the scandals and accusations of corruptions plaguing the government, despite the fact that they have not been able to put a lid on crime, and when I say the police force has not improved in terms of resources and stuff, but the reality is that the figures are the figures. You understand? Despite that, despite some other things, Andrew Holness still remain very popular. The Jamaica Labour Party still remain very popular. And I would not tell anybody who I would vote for, my friend. Like, me not so silly. You understand what I say? Your vote is your vote. My vote is my vote. You understand? As it relates to tomorrow, based on my assessment, I think Andrew Holness have a little bit too much for Peter Phillips. I could be wrong. You understand what I say? You understand? So, yeah. That is that. Yeah? So, that is my view. Tomorrow night in this year, it could be totally different. Yeah, as I was going to say, in 2016, observing the political process, I was of the view that Portia Simpson Miller would have managed to get over the line. Yeah? After she whipped Andrew back in 2011, I think. Zane, and the polls were saying, yeah, and you understand, and But I think the thing that killed the PNP in that election campaign is the fact that they spend most of the campaign in an Andrew house and now put for them house in order, and they decided not to do the national debates. You understand? People felt disrespected by that. And plus some people did say some things where, you understand what I mean? I say the focus on the wrong things. You understand? They move some people where them never did need to move. What heap of look at things here, man. So I was of the view that Mama P, Sister P would have won that, and it never happened. So I am also of the view now that Andrew should win based on all that I have explained thus far, and primarily going back to the leader of the People's National Party, Zane. But you never know. You understand? You never know. Yes, Rasta. It is also interesting that throughout the electoral campaign, I have seen PJ Patterson endorsing Peter Phillips. I have seen Bruce Golding someplace about the place. You understand? I have not seen Portia Simpson Miller anywhere, anytime, offering a word of encouragement to Dr. Phillips. So I don't know if there's still some bad blood there. I don't know if Portia still have a people like, you understand? Journey with Kelly so once was low, she good. Me not think you're good then, you know, sister. Because I don't see Valerie Nita defeating Darrell Vaz out in West Portland. You understand? So I don't know still. You never know. But looking at it, I don't see it happening. If she had been working in the constituency for longer than now, probably gaining some ground. But me not see Darrell losing that seat there, in all honesty. If we ever call that spade a spade. You understand what I say? Shani Design say my test super chat. Test it again, brother. I'm not sure if it'll work. You understand? Big up yourself in the brain. I appreciate the support. You understand what I say? Yeah, man. No money talk teach, and Vaz have enough. So Valerie not supposed to have enough money to man. Valerie a liar from before my father know my mother, you know. You understand what I say? Valerie no a small case, you know. Valerie money in a light. Zane did Vaz get back his papers to travel? No, you know Tony Miller. Me not think that happened either. What about Lisa? Nah, man, Southeast Centre and Lisa go win that. Me can't tell you, ask me constituency, then me tell you who me think I go win. You know, mean say them I go winning, but Lisa have Southeast Centre and lockdown, man. You understand? That I suppose a seat in St. Ann that you should pay attention to is a seat where that would be Northwest St. Ann, I think. Dayton Campbell seat. That seat there kind of look tricky like. Because you have one PNP brother down there who would have gone independent, who may cut into the PNP numbers, and that constituency has been a constituency when really stable, because before Dayton Campbell win it, Othniel Lawrence of the People's National, of the Jamaica Labour Party did win it. And then, so it's not a seat where you can say, so you never know. I don't know that the Jamaica Labour Party candidate is strong enough still. I probably, if Uncle Adolphus Ruel Reid was the contender, Campbell would be under some pressure. But I don't know. But I don't know that seat is probably as cut and dry as people would think. I'm not sure what is going to happen in Northeast St. Ann. I know Shiny Robbins would have locked down that seat after Danny Melville have a few donkey years. She passed on. I don't know the person who is contesting the seat, so that is one next seat where you don't even sure about either. So I could watch and see what I go out there, sir. So Trelania who again? You have to tell me candidate them, I'm tell you. You understand? I mean, I remember them off right up on my head. PNP don't switch party. That brother will lose badly. Dayton, and you want to tell us that the People's National Party former representative, very popular down there, you know. You understand? Clarendon is a switching parish. I want to tell us, speaking about Clarendon, you see, I don't know the switching per se, you know, because, alright, Azan should retain his seat for the PNP. Should. Zane, Mike Henry should retain his seat for the Jamaica Labour Party. You understand? Who else on Clarendon there again? I could go again. I could say, who else down there? I don't remember them now. I don't remember them here, man. But I could say, because I could take two calls. Take two calls. Right in a politics, I don't know that they still probably have a few safe seats like West Kingston. You understand? Like Portia constituency. Me know down Pineland aside around this Angela Brownberg I go win that. Zane. Patrick Roberts say, I think at the 9th time now, Patrick Roberts will contest or compete with Andrew Holness. Him say at that time I'm go win it. So make we say, so Clarendon with Pernell Charles and Empress Duncan Sutherland. Duncan Sutherland did run in for Roddy Spencer last time, close enough. So, and she never contest the by-election, so you don't even know if you gauge that per se. But say, I'm not sure. That one that me can't call that one day. I think Nesta Morgan will defeat Dr. Brennan in that constituency that has been vacated by Pernell Charles. Zane. Patricia Duncan Sutherland though. Yeah, that one they hard for call. You understand? Don't surprise if she's able to pull it off. Cause she run in for Roddy Spencer wickedly the last time. Scotty British, how you go on? You good? Zane, I think St. Catherine I go rough. I think Fagan will retain his seat for the PNP. Zane. Warmington will retain his for the Jamaica Labour Party. Tufton will retain his. Just speaking up right top of the head. Terry Long and Raymond Price. Me not sure about that one there. I suppose Terry Long would have been in the constituency for a full term now. Price just dropped in after Dr. Delahaye decided to pull out a few months ago. Babsy Grange, all the signs are that she will retain her seat. Wheatley, out of Spain, they should. Make we see it. I don't know, Rasta. I don't know. You understand me? I say Peter Phillips will retain his seat. Peter Bunting, you know. Peter Bunting. I remember in the 2007 general election when Danville Walker running for Peter Bunting wickedly. So I don't know that Bunting is as strong in central Manchester as many people think. I don't know that Rhoda Crawford is seasoned enough yet though to really and truly defeat Bunting. But keep your eye upon that one there. Bunting is out and stunting. Him call them thick like dumpling. But I don't know, say, Manchester people really essentially in a punting. You understand? I don't know. And Chung. And Chung. What you mean? I'm not sure. Bobby C. Oh, you know, so that seat out of St. Mary there. I want to tell us that me a hear from in a grapevine and I say, Bobby kind of under a little pressure out there, you know. Because that seat, there's a funny little seat, you know. Because remember, in a 2011, Bobby lose a seat there too. Who him lose it to? I think a Jolie and Sylvia him lose a seat there too. And thing. So, you never know. You never know. All me know, say, if a man like me when I have a political allegiance tomorrow night, it's going to be interesting. You understand? I say, I like the politics, in politics, not the corruption and, you understand, grabbing taxpayers' money and them things. But something about politics, you know what I mean, kind of engage my thought process. And as I say, I like to look at wheelings and dealings and some man. Hardly, you know, me I get to understand, say, Mother Yard not so well. You understand? I don't even remember who opposed him this time. But I think Hardly should manage to hold on on the seat there. Carl Samuda, Delroy Chuck. Up by Augustone constituency. I remember that one day where Flavel Williams and where the Empress from the People's National Party there. Name again. I don't remember what she name, but she has been very visibly in that constituency. So I want to tell her, say, what's she name? I don't remember the people in the name of it. Me kind of a little bit. removed from the political process these days still, but me don't remember. But me not sure if Flavor of that constituency there's lockdown and should they want thing. You understand? Juliet Cuthbert versus Crystal Tomlinson. That's a next seat where I don't even know if it's about that one there. Make we see. What will happen if Andrew lose him seat? If Andrew lose him seat and the JLP have the most votes, then somebody in the JLP would assume leadership of the country. One of the vice president, I suppose. You understand? If he loses his seat and the party don't get more seat than the PNP, then the PNP form the government. But if Andrew lose him seat, him just lose his seat, he can't be prime minister. You understand? He not a seat in the House of Parliament. You understand? Him have to go get one next election one of them time. You understand? Just go and try to win back a constituency. Yeah, that's how he thinks it. Interesting days ahead. I know some people will not be able to sleep tonight. I know some people will be sweating all day tomorrow. Manayard need to pass on the seat. I think him probably, I forgot to do that on a base and when me hear say going with him health. I suppose he just wanted to secure the seat for the party. I was observing him during the decoration of the election in Parliament. He just seems so far removed from the situation, from the process. He was just there because I'm job for the day. As a matter of fact, he was voted the worst performing minister in a one poll on my site up one of them time there. Yeah, so then I say, so I don't know. If you're following the news also, you'd have heard that Mario Kids me sound like PNP. Aye, sir. If you were following the news, you'd have heard that Rudyard Spencer would have suffered a stroke. I hope that he will be able to recover and his recovery will be very short. Also for Toots, I would have done a video saying that Toots was Danville was 2011. I don't remember which the year, but Danville running for Central Manchester wickedly. You understand? Toots has been placed in induced coma. So that is very concerning. We hope that the great man will be able to, you know what I mean, pull through and them something there. You understand? You know, it's strange is that I have been accused of being Labour right, of being PNP, of being a fool. I all of them answer. You understand? PNP, Labour right, and a fool. You understand? So me don't know. Aye, sir. I don't know how me never declare my political affiliation when me not have our preference when me not have. And man gonna tell me say me a this. Jaja. Me tell you say we not take the politics too personal. Oh, what a Lynn said again. Me not remember them. You have to tell me people them. I not remember my constituency them on top of my head. You're not going by imperial data. The JLP is leading in most of the battleground constituencies. Brother, how much people poll? As me said, I am not somebody who lives off polls, seeing that the sample sizes can be so small sometimes. You understand? And hold on, let me see. Kuya 88, I am sure you're probably just joining the stream because I said earlier that by all indications, by all things that I would have observed and analyzed with my limited knowledge, Andrew Holness will have a little bit too much for Peter Phillips come tomorrow. Yeah, so uno calm down. You understand what I say? We don't need to forget it. We don't need to forget. You know, Juliet Holness seat is sure for East Rural. You would want to think so, but you never know. You understand? Miss Anchong say a PNP time. Yeah? I don't know. You understand? You have to go sit tomorrow. See? I don't believe in polls. Polls have them place. I don't think it's something that we should take religiously and say, yo, the poll said this and so, you know, yeah, I don't even know. You understand? The madman, them better than Phillips. But all politicians, then, you understand? Let me push through that comment there. So what you know? I saw a comment earlier that says politics will win tomorrow and Jamaica will lose. Food for thought. You understand what I say? Yeah, man. Yeah, polls don't mean all things what people think polls mean. You understand what I say? So we don't bet with life on polls. You understand? A low turnout might beat somebody bad. See, and the JLP will win 43 seats. I have seen many predictions saying it will be a blowout and the JLP will win. I've seen one prediction that says if the PNP is not careful, the JLP will walk away with at least 50 seats. I saw Peter Phillips saying he's sure that the People's National Party will win 40 seats. But we see how the seat shall go. Yeah, Stan Teach, did you see the newly elected minister and their portfolio in the Star? No? Where at all? I don't know. See? And thing. Low turnout affect the PNP more though. You never know. Suppose more low turnout PNP people. You don't know. You see, with the election thing, it is always something that is very tricky. As me say, I would have analyzed the things as bounty for PM. If Warlord did rule the world, get the people would have never ever pour no more diamonds and pearls to get the boys and girls. Black power every hour if he ruled the world. So Rodney, big up yourself and you're doing a Godfather. You know what I think of. I saw, speaking about polls, I saw the very outspoken Dr. Andre Horton saying that when the PNP win, they will get rid of all pollsters without qualification. Because Dan Anderson have no polling credentials. Yeah, Stan, and some people beat him up about it, say that is very dictatorial in terms of the statement and what you mean you get rid of pollster. I have learned that when polls are in favor of politicians, they are very happy. And when polls are not in their favor, the polls are not important and the pollsters are biased. So if the polls say PNP today, PNP happy. If the polls change tomorrow and say JLP, PNP say, yo, poll are foolishness. But them used to that say poll nice, you know. You understand? So politicians, you can't really take nothing, you can't take nothing what they say serious. You understand what I say? Dr. Andre Horton, him suffer a lot from foot and mouth disease. I don't know. Him seem to have good intentions, but him say some things more time where me I wonder if him, I don't even know. I mean, Damian Crawford suffer from that sometimes, so. Yes, and him say some things and him have a jaw in foot, in shoes bottom. We're dirty like, all time out. So I don't know Rasta. I mean, the man them young, youthful exuberant. Youthful exuberance Rasta. You understand? So, with the poll thing, as me I say, what you can't deny, poll or no poll, the Prime Minister is very popular. There's no 2 ways you can go. Like him or not like him, he's arguably one of the most popular Prime Minister, especially among the younger section of the electorate. Like, the man just popular. You understand? And thing. So, you don't need no poll to see that. Zane, he connects with young people, they say, and things. So, you know what I mean? And Peter Phillips when you come on to young people, Peter Phillips not really in that look about them neither. And you have to remember, say, based on Jamaica's demographics, if you look at a population pyramid for Jamaica, the base of the pyramid and the middle of the pyramid is far wider than the top of the pyramid, which is suggesting that the population is still predominantly a relatively young population, and the young people are being pulled in by the Jamaica Labour Party, whether it is their social media machinery, whether it is the Prime Minister and his way of, you know what I mean, connecting with the people. Them you can't go around that. You understand what I say? I just that's the thing there. You understand? And then the thing is that the People's National Party would have been caught with them pants down because they spent most of the 4 years figuring out if this a man are the leader, that man they are the leader, Zane, figuring out who is best to lead the party. You understand? And even though, and I was making this point earlier to someone, even though Andrew would have scraped on him knee and he elbowed him scrape up in our last election and then cross over a line through some barbed wire and then get cut up and thing, he would have consolidated his position. Zane, the by-elections would have been a snapshot of what the people are thinking. You understand? And remember, you know, what people feel for understanding in Jamaica, I see enough people are saying the PNP win the debate. I suppose that is for you to decide. But I don't know that people vote based on debates. In Jamaica, people decide at least a year before election who them a vote for. And very few things changes that. You understand? So even though the People's National Party has made up some ground in the past weeks as it relates to the opinion polls, you understand? They were so far behind right now. You know what I mean? We just have to talk the reality. That is the reality. You understand what I say? And thing. It don't really matter who win. Hard decisions will have to be made. Tough decisions will have to be made. You understand? Who has the will? Who has the mental fortitude? Who is strong enough to make those hard decisions? That's for you to decide again. Zane, what come from the debate? The debate, as far as I am concerned, is politicians getting a chance to do what politicians do best. Talk. Yeah? For me, it's no more than that. You understand? Some people show off their eloquence, of course. Zane. Some people are better able to string sentences and words together and it sounds eloquent and nicer than some people. But at the end of the day, I don't think Jamaicans put a lot of credence on the debates. Yeah, you may have a few people who may, you know what I mean, who did kind of dip on the fence, say, all right, based on what them and they say, me think of him me want to work with and thing. But I don't think the debate play any major part in people's choice. You understand? And these things. So, politicians in a debate do what politicians do best. They orate, they talk. You understand? Hey, see that here, right there. You see me, I say, and thing, I don't know that people hinge their bets on debates and things. So, yeah. I mean, what the People's National Party had, and many people not look at it like that, is in the debates, take out the first one. The economic debate between Mark Golding and Nigel. What Mark had over Nigel was experience. He was very calm. You understand? And when he spoke, you understood what he said. I don't know that every time Nigel speaks, people understand him. And I've been saying this for a long time. A lot of the things that Dr. Clark says fly over the head of the ordinary Jamaican. So it would come out to the man in the grassroots that even if Mark Golding did say some things when they really make much sense, economically speaking, I'm just saying, he was more relatable because people was better able to the majority of people, I suppose, well, that's probably hard to figure out. He would have been more relatable for Peter Phillips and the Prime Minister. Seeing Peter is a man where in a politics from before me born and you born. Peter seen it all. You understand? his experience at being the better talker politically may have been unsure. You understand? So when it comes down to the cold hard facts of a debate, there are many factors in the thing. You understand? So as me say, for me, here, there, it even matter. You understand? Nigel is man. When I say I don't know it, Malik. When I say Nigel don't know it, but is he as relatable as a Mark Golding? You understand? Who would you understand better? I try to tell you something. You see me? So I suppose that is something that Nigel will have to work on going forward. See me I say? So, I don't know. Sorry, peace. Me think me chat long enough. I not even did plan to stay so long and I come to take 2 calls and gone. You understand? And me still there at that. You see me? And thing, yeah. Don't you now play around here, sir? And thing. So people no keep it call them short. You understand? Because some other people who just want to hear what you think, who you think are going, who you think should win, who you are to win. We don't need to go in and who they do this around this and around other part, around other place there, who they thief their money there, and Royal Reed and Philip Palwell and them people. You understand me? I say? Yeah, man. Say me can't get my mic. Why am I not hear this, sir? Choo. Oh, why that I play over there, sir? Hold on, peeps. Do this. Election mixes, sir. Alright, we're done with the foolishness. So the numbers are on screen. Feel free to call, but keep your call very short. I think somebody is calling over here. I think I missed that call. Alright, yeah. So, I could do a one check. I know say smart general, I see you been a call, but then I don't know if you been a know. I ain't ready for take a call yet, family. You understand me? I say. So, wanna keep it short. Zane and on a down road to teach them. I am just, you know what I mean, I share my views. I don't business with the guy. You understand? Well on. Night caller.
Night teach.
Blessings family.
This is King Iris. I comment on in your stream sometime and commenting on the video sometime.
Mad thing fam. So we have pre-night tomorrow settings.
Boy, we're between a rock and a hard place right now.
Yeah? Why you say that?
Because there's no choice really.
There's no choice. Say Black Dog and Monkey settings.
Exactly.
You say none no better than none?
None no better than none the way I see it, because the two parties have done things that don't
Alright,
make
so
sense.
I could not dwell upon the past though, but based on the two political party as is, the two teams, the makeup of both teams, you don't think one of them team there would then serve the country better going forward?
If we're gonna look at it that way, yeah, I would say the JLP.
Why?
Based on two factors.
Mm-hmm.
I looked at the thing there, the lineup, the candidate lineup, and I don't know the ages of most of the candidates, but so what I used was years in
representational politics.
Sorry. To me, if I remember correctly, based on my count, the JLP has a little bit more fresher faces.
So they have a younger canvas of candidates.
It would seem so to me, based on what I saw.
Okay, so you want some younger people, some fresher people.
Yeah, because the people that older people that in politics from before I born, Jesus born. No make no sense.
Yeah, what you say, man, them apart from Jesus side. Alright, brother. So you say based on your estimation, even though both of them has done folly, you understand, in the past, based on the two teams, you are of the view that as the nation is in this point in time and the two teams present, the Jamaica Labour Party may be better equipped to lead the country. Alright.
Yeah.
We are free. Yeah, as Mr.
Because they have they might because they have a little bit younger.
Yeah, man, me get what you say, man. I understand what you say. So, thanks for the input. We're going to try to take a few more calls tonight and keep the thing moving. You know what I mean?
Cool.
Yeah, man. Guidance. Yeah, peeps. Caller number 1, so right now. 2 party, but at the same sad song. But I'm going to work with that one. You understand? See, how that brother look like me know him, sir. Night caller.
Teach them.
I'm not calling name still, but big up yourself.
Oh, wow, boy.
My day had a brother. Everything good, sir?
Yeah, man.
You there yard?
No.
Oh, so you don't vote then?
No. I never and I will not.
Oh, you never and you will not. But then all thing I got change if you not vote do a Kirk. Yo.
No, I'm looking at the thing right still, and I don't know if Jamaican people really look on the policies of the two parties.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. And me looking at the two policies them right now, if I would ever say me I go vote, I would vote PNP tomorrow morning.
Why is that?
I would. And one of the main policy why I would vote for them, the housing policy where them say them come up with.
Yeah.
You see the rent to buy thing there.
But then Kirk, we not hear whole heap of policies in our past, man, and them not come to fruition, man.
Yeah, no,
from both sides.
Yes, I know that, but when I say you see that policy that if they push it through,
yeah,
it will be a good thing for young Jamaican. Because you see when me there, me see them come up with a policy there, and it work quite good.
Okay, cool now.
Yes, it work quite good. I can tell you, say, I own because of the policy there.
Okay, give thanks, brother, and congrats for that.
You see what I say? So if them can pull up the policy there in the country, it would be a good policy for young people.
But
honestly, I take off my hat to Damien to come up with a policy there. If them can pull it off.
If them can pull it off.
All
right, my boss. Yeah, say. So separate and apart from that, what else would they make your mark the X beside the wagon? The head? Yeah.
Beside the head. Looking again on the debate them.
Yeah.
I like the calmness as I said, Mark Golding and the PNP leader. I like the calmness of them. You could relate, you could understand because they've been so long. You could understand.
Experience, brother.
Right.
Experience was unsure. You can't go around that.
Yes, and with the country there right now, you would want the experience to pull it out.
Yeah, but Kurt, then people are saying them man, they, even though them experience, they were a part of a government before where help with in a situation or in a now too.
Yes, but if you can remember the PNP leader, remember he was one of the best finance ministers in Jamaica.
And whose measurement though?
Remember, so the man get all award for it, you know.
From
the IMF.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he wasn't.
Brother, if you have to get a word from the IMF, then me not really sure, because we should have never involved with the IMF. That's just my view, sir. Remember, somebody just tell how me feel about what you are saying, sir.
Yeah.
So me no want you tell me say you get a reward for doing something you shouldn't do as something good. If you understand what I say.
Yeah, me understand what I say, but listen, the country in there already.
That is true.
We shouldn't in there, but we in there.
Yeah, but then we shouldn't in there, brother.
You understand?
Yeah.
And the money where they give it, and the money where we give it, where them keep and take us here since COVID, and then go back to take more money.
Yeah, but then me not say IMF a shout out to and I seek advice from Nigel Clark when I time to brother. Then so me no know. Well,
that's what me I say. So it thing when me look on the debate tonight.
Yeah.
Me I get too much shouting from Bro God and Nigel. Too much of the shouting.
So was it shouting or was it passion? Me don't know, me ask. Then me don't know, brother.
I me get that shouting thing there. With that shouting or passion, me get it too much from Bro God.
Yeah.
Me see too much of that shouting thing there from him.
Yeah.
Too much.
Yeah, so yeah, sir.
You understand?
Hey man, Phillips said calm on him for true.
Yeah, me see too much of that shouting there. But that is just my opinion.
Yeah, man, you know, so I saw a thing, man, opinions, so they have to take in a night, you know.
But when me I say, I would like to ask the Jamaican to look upon them and to ask 10 out of them. How much of them read
the manifestos? Most of them don't read them, brother. Most people don't read it. I saw JLP. I saw a thing, brother. True.
Them not see what in the manifesto for them. Them not see what this. Them not see what. They not see what good. Them just say PNP or JLP and them get $2 little around. So them not see it.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I say? But when we come back to the whole thing there.
Yeah.
Me like that idea. If them could pull you off,
yeah,
it's a brilliant idea.
Yeah.
That's yeah. Me like it.
All right, brother. And I say a word because we got to cut it short. Can you talk too long too?
Yeah, man. We just have to see what happens tomorrow.
All right, brother. Big up yourself. You hear, sir?
Yeah, man.
Bless up. Yeah, peeps. The man said based on the housing plan there. Me not sure about the housing plan there neither still enough. But me just say, I understand. I have not completed my reading of both manifestos in all honesty. So there are certain things I'm still not privy with. I just never get the time to finish. But I started. And think I have concerns with both of them. I have concerns with many issues. You understand? There are some good ideas in both manifestos. Some ideas are better than some ideas comparatively. But you know what I think. So you may have a good idea, so then you have a bad one, then you have a good one, then you have a bad one, and you have one good one and two bad one. And that go for both parties. You understand what I say? So we just have to go just decide, as Kirk say, why you see in the manifesto or in the plans them were workable for you. It all boils down to that, you know. You understand what I say? And thing. Oh, so I forgot to have this turn on. I never hear phone ringing in my ears. See, so peeps. And the next thing, I know you know watch a thing. See? So if you know watch a thing and realize I'm up on a call, then it means I can't take your call still between me and you like. You understand what I say? I just that's how the thing go. Yeah man. So yeah. And then now when nobody know up on the phone, you know call. Then I don't understand you know. Oh, yes, I know I go vote tomorrow and they even know when to make one good call. And then I just assess there. And then I sort of yes. Yeah. Blessings, family. It sound like Father Omar.
See you, man.
Oh, yeah,
how things, man? Everything good?
Boy, I'm there, I give thanks and I have a lot to be grateful for, you know?
Yeah, man.
All things with you and the family.
Hear that, you know? You know, everybody alright so far, though.
Then it's a joy, man.
Yeah, man. I want to look at that birthday scene where you see me.
Yeah, man. Happy birthday to your little Empress, man. Give thanks.
Yeah, man. I hope I respect, man.
So talk to you now.
Yeah, man.
Why are pre-nighty?
Stop me jumping night and out here and putting my little, you know, thing on me see right now.
Wait and done now, man.
As far as me can see right now, I'm going to see where a change of government right now would be good for the country.
Yeah?
Right now. Especially with the war going on right now with all the COVID and all of that something.
Yes, I continue with it.
Yeah, man. Continue with what we are doing
So
right now. What the Labour are doing right now.
despite the crime situation, despite the economic situation, despite the health situation.
Yeah, because I mean, all right. You see, the crime you now teach. The crime is this, is the mentality of the people and the mentality of the people, of how people think. You understand? Because no matter how much you put in there, if a person decides to kill somebody tomorrow, me and you not gonna know.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? What I think they should put more steps in when it comes down to that side is the justice.
The court system.
That when a person, yeah. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think that's where they need to focus a little more on in there. But for me, with the PNP right now, I don't see where they really have a plan. They're just hungry for winning, pretty much.
I mean, it was a political thing that's still in occur. Omar, politicians hungry for winning. Both sides,
yeah, man. Yeah, but basically, teacher, me look on it. What them need to do, if they want to win election, they have to set them party right first before them can.
They have to unite the country.
Unite first, brother. Yeah, man. Because I tell you something, I know people may not look at it that way, but the party split up, and a lot of people are going to vote for a lot of even some of the diehards people that was PNP are going to vote for Labour, right? You see what I'm saying?
No unity.
The whole thing you see that whole thing with with Ocean, Peter, and a whole push out and a whole for something, a whole for people cut over.
Yeah, man, it still a hurt them for sure.
You understand? So right about now, a Labour right for just carry it on.
Yeah.
Anytime the PNP, reorganize and choose a lead and come a little more. You understand with some, then we can say, well then. But right now, I just treat Labour right to carry it home. Yeah, man. I show carry it home.
Yeah, show them people. Yeah. All right, brother. You there, answer?
No.
Oh, you're not there yard. So okay. Your beliefs. Okay. All right, brother. That's your word. Give thanks. Bless up the Empress pan and Earth strong, and we are gonna run and take a few more calls before night come. You know what I think?
Yeah, man.
Brother, guidance. Safe travel upon the gravel, yeah, sir.
Yeah, man. Give thanks, man. I just go and hold it same and thing.
Yeah, man. You know we're there, man. We're out here, you know.
Yeah, man. For real, man.
Bless up.
Yeah.
Rose is someone who put an X beside their heart. It's a good party that. I like the party there. You understand? A hard party. Heart of love. Me take a call upon this phone. I can't take a call over here. So how is line this again? Another line, yeah? Good night, caller. Hello. Hello, good night.
Hello?
Good night.
Hello?
Hello, good night. Why, Empress not hear me? You're not hearing me?
Hello? I'm not hearing you well.
Oh, you probably have to hang up and try again, eh? Because I don't know. Let me say, it's my fault. Let me see. Hello? Killer. Empress, try link me back. I don't know. At first, I'm going to take on the phone for a night. So, I don't know. Somebody call me upon the 818 number there. Make we see what I go on. You understand? Alright, see where I get a call upon here. Make we see. Boom, tapping nice. No, this is the turn down that. Hello, good night.
Hello?
Good night.
I am not hearing you.
Yeah? Yeah, I get a feedback. Are you sure you're not listening upon your phone or your TV?
Hello? Hello?
Alright, this now go work out for the call. Make I see something running that part around in that place. Yeah, plug in the right place. See? Alright, and the person who wanna try to call me upon the channel number then, which is 321-6425. Yeah, son. Alright. Let me get a call here, so try again. Hello, good night.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
It's not a record. It's not a record. Kill that. Alright, me take that one. Boom. Hello, good night, caller.
Hi, good night.
Good night. Oh, I don't know I'm to the next one. I don't know how I go on. Yeah. Good night, my friend. How are you?
I'm alright. Good night, everybody.
Yeah, man. Blessings. So talk to you now. How you view the thing tomorrow? What you think will be the result at the end of the day?
Well, honestly, PMP give a seat to Andrew.
You think so? Oh.
Them never put up a stable candidate.
So you say Phillips is not the best choice?
Them never put up a fight. No. The PMP team, them should have put somebody at least and groom somebody to take over the party instead of try put somebody to show to them and get a, get them name up there before retirement. Put a viable candidate. Them never put that. Them just put somebody because soon enough you're not going to retire. Why never just groom somebody? The 4 years where Andrew are in the place, I never groom somebody.
Yeah, but then
if they no win, they will get beat up.
But then, Mr. Phillips would have been in politics so long, so I suppose he would have political aspirations to one day become prime minister. I suppose in whatever field you want to become the best person in that field, I suppose.
But a great leader put your pride down, right?
Well,
a great leader put your pride down for the people. So, I mean, if you can't put on your pride to lead the country, if you decide to, all right then, Andrew is not a viable candidate. You know the polling, you know your current standing, and you know that you wouldn't have enough bucketing to go against a candidate like Andrew Holness in this day and age in time. Groom a younger person to the seat.
So who would be your choice?
Be a bigger... Well, me go with Crawford or Lisa.
Crawford or Lisa? Why Crawford or Lisa though?
Crawford or Lisa. Them would be a more viable candidate. Because they're actually out there working for the people. They're working for the people. And at the end of the day, if you're going to play fair, I'm not choose nothing, no party. PMP have them good people, JLP have them bad people. JLP have them bad, vice versa. And if you understand that, it's not
totally.
Really choose because, but I see it, I think the whole structure needs to change. They really can't have, okay, you have a party there and a party there, and then when the party win, them run the country. Not necessarily. Maybe the party leader win the country, take him out and isolate some, make him run the country, and then form a committee below with whoever fit to run the actual cabinet then. Don't put the person just because you win. You need people actually fit the cabinet because some people on the PMP side fit today in the cabinet, while some people on the JLP side fit today in the cabinet.
Interesting. So the long and short of the story is that you now give Phillips no chance tomorrow.
He might find chance if the JLP people don't go to vote.
Okay.
And if the people in love the current marketing of the JLP what I'm dealing with right now. If them not go to vote, he might have a chance. But really and truly, it look like a JLP are going to win it. For the actual independent seat, them now independent candidates have to work for them people to see who are going there. Or they might vote based off of the leader where them vote for, so you never know.
Yeah. Alright, so we can watch and see. Interesting point though. Interesting point. You sound very young as a matter of fact, you know. Your mind telling me how old you are?
27.
Okay. Big people. Alright. You're going out to vote tomorrow?
No, sir, not in the country.
Oh, not in the country. Okay. Give thanks. Alright, and be safe which part you're doing, because COVID thing there about the place.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Bless up
Give thanks, man. Walk good.
Yeah,
man. Interesting call that one. But kind of figure out why the next phone ain't a error. A user error. So you can try it again. You understand? Yeah. And thing. Some interesting perspective. I tell you what I appreciate with the calls them so far. I appreciate the man them have them own views for the thing. You understand? And them come for express for them views. They're not really to pre the crowd or who Lord. You understand? Them go and ment it for them level. You understand? Until people we get to our next call over here. So. Oh, a problem call this here now. Let me take you. See what I go on in a dance because the day man here. Aliens. Yeah.
Don't make no trouble, brother.
Make no trouble, Broski. Don't make no trouble at all. Talk to me.
Yeah, man. Where you are going with the night, you know?
Boy,
Really are going.
because they are going and listen to people, them, I share them perspective and views, and me I say a few little things. They don't want to tap my face as usual.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, we are dealt with.
But there, you know, I'm going to fight this sign us, yeah. But perspective and view about what?
About the whole election tomorrow, because whichever way you look on it, there will be an election and there will be a winner.
Election?
Yeah.
Election tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I said to me.
Nobody with that, because you know, nobody try to grow the thing, my lord.
Yeah, so them guys are not in green and orange again.
Yeah.
So, may I ask you a question, my lord?
Say, make your answer, you know.
You can, man. You're intelligent, you.
Yeah, well, we can see.
If by chance when one's vote, so they vote tomorrow, you have a tie. What would happen?
You have a tie. All right. So if there's a tie with seats, I suppose it then goes to the popular vote. In that, which party would have amassed the most number of votes across all constituencies, totally, as far as we can remember.
Okay. Okay.
So it will come down to the popular vote. So which party would have accumulated the most votes across the election? Yeah. After them do them recount and say it thing tie said we I suppose. Yeah.
Okay. Schism. So they have vote tomorrow.
Alright, no, you know.
Good.
Because here where the I now vote still, because which part I register for vote kind of out of port, you know, we have a young one. You understand what I say? We not to take on the chance and expose him to no folly, right? You know what I mean?
Bro, listen to me, man. Let I tell you this right now.
Yeah.
You made the most. Well, I never know the word for you, but earlier when you said, nah, them guys that now help you look.
Hold on, General. Before we go again, let me tell you something. Before you couldn't tie, but now we have 63 seats, so you can't tie. Yeah, so somebody have to win. You can't tie again.
I even know me ask, you know, somebody ever care whether they want to tie up by our side or my. You understand? I never vote. I mean, on intention to, so them is quite alright.
Yeah, man. No times can go on still based on the numbers because of 63 constituencies, so there will always be a hard number.
So let me ask you this, my lad. So why some of them look Jamaican people are so passionate about them politics, and after this said and done, the whole of them are on a separation and man just said we.
I couldn't tell you that, bro. I have been trying to figure that out for a long while from a taller time, and I mean,
they are not studying psychology.
No, well, not in that depth. You understand what I say?
Okay.
Not really to that depth there. You understand? So none of the course of studies we never really focus on the aspect of the psychology there. You understand? But I suppose the man them has done so well to brainwash and I don't know, convert and some things. Yeah, brother. But me know he's a man on a two in a politics thing. But the whole of the man, based on the thing, man. Who you think I go win the election, man? Nobody go around the question neither.
What you said to me now? Listen, me quote to you what my grandmother quote to me. I know funny enough, for first time my dream site are still, but anyway, more than 40 years ago, my grandmother said something to me. I like a thing that I go on, because I hear reason differently. And she said, if I know my God, may I vote for, she cannot say reason for vote. You understand?
Yeah, but brother, but then we have to effect the change down. Then we can't just start boy thing and expect a thing.
Brother, me change my clothes.
Alright, sir.
Yeah, man.
Brother, I will about people fight for that privilege where we have to vote still. We can't just look on it with scant regards. I want to call. But yo.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I hear me now.
Yeah, man.
You see me, I tell you, them are it, you know. Yeah. I green and orange just mess.
Nah, man, I phone.
I tell you, from me, I use them a fight against, man. So I can't do nothing with them, man.
Yeah. I understand some people that viewpoint still, but
when you vote still, you know, you gotta vote for decide who you want for Robbie, you know.
Yeah.
Simple, you know.
Yeah. So you just pick your favorite thief.
Yeah, man.
Alright, so make we see. Alright, we gonna push on because we want to take a few more cars and I think, do you think go?
Man,
You go yourself for the brother. Yeah, man.
I don't know.
Yeah, man. Hope you sign or sort out itself still. Man, thing.
I don't know, man. Give thanks.
Guidance. Night caller. Hello? Hello? We can try to take a call on the phone over here, sir. Hello, good night. Hello?
Hello?
Night, family. Yeah, listen to the stream, family. You have to mute that. Hello? Alright, try it down. Hello?
Speak to them.
Blessings, family. Alright, peeps, here we go on. You can't listen to the stream when you call. The feedback will go mess up the thing. You understand? You look like the phone is still like a problem, so we could go back over to that one. You understand? And thing. Night caller. Blessings enough for more things, sir.
Everything well so far, everything good. On your side?
Boy, what they give thanks, you know what thing go.
Oh, I go on the politics style.
Well, you know, so tomorrow is the day when Jamaicans speak, them speak, exercise them democratic franchise and rights to select the best person with them think to represent.
Yeah, well, it's really the deal what they give away them rights still.
Yeah?
Yeah, then say people have power. If
Yeah.
you vote and give it to them, you give them your power.
Yeah, let's select some people to administer over a thing. Man. You have time for run your family and run your country. I don't know, let's ask you, let's play.
Well, somebody has to do it, you know.
Yeah?
Somebody has to do it.
Mm.
So if that man them put up there, that man have to do it.
Yeah.
So the whole body still, you know, somebody have to do it, and it really matter whether green or orange, really. Because more like the results will be similar. It will never be the same because everybody's going to do things different.
Yeah.
But the results going to be similar at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
But nonetheless, I would more to support the green side.
Why is that?
Even though I've never voted and will never vote anyway, but I would more to, you know, I think there's a new regime really with the green side.
Yeah.
You know, upset oldness as a younger head to do something different, which in we see my try to certain things, but there's still some things I'm more beating for.
Like
the injustice between blue collar and white collar.
Yeah.
You know, we still watch certain things. You know, him lawyer still we don't see nothing proceed. Go forward with film case where man find dead in their house and certain things. So we still have a high upon him same way. You know, so they will protect themselves as well as, you know, they will make it look like them care, which they don't really care.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, them running things. So, you know, they still want them win. But would I like it make some changes, you know? Get in the youths them in that thing, you know? The youths them are future, you know, so they have to do something different. You know, and there's one more thing I really want him to pay keen attention to.
What that?
The crime and violence, man.
Why? Why?
Why? Him make a statement the other day in terms of the few wanted man them were then killed. For the 2+ years of Jamaica state of emergency, when there was so much wanted man dead one time. So everything to me, in my eyes, is already planned. You know, put a sort of statement, say tough on crime, and then you call election.
Yeah.
You understand me? So
you
it's
say
the perfect timing.
It has been designed.
Yeah, man. Him already know what they might call election. So hey, get rid of some man because you say crime rate up anyway. So if you get rid of some man where I create the most havoc around the country, and you call election, the people them, you know, are going to say, okay, this a man is up on crime because he can kill them the Monday.
Yeah.
So it's really you know, Jamaica and Jamaicans, we live have an ego. You understand me? So Jamaicans are very egotistic. Just like the man who they say them go for in bed. Which is a waste of time.
Yeah.
That man, I don't even need to go for.
Yeah.
You understand me? But because of your ego, you show say, hey, me I come for you. Which in whatever I do, yes, it's kind of disrespectful, but at the same time, he never made a threat. So you never have to go so hard to go find that man on that bed where so much wanted man out there.
Yeah.
You understand me? How you find them wanted man, they just know so. You never know them all along.
Coincidence, man.
Coincidence? No gang at all in Jamaica.
Yeah? It's unknown to the police.
It's unknown, yeah. They can't operate without police or politician.
Yeah.
They have to have the hands of somebody in them pocket. There's no way you can operate without somebody on your side. So they know. Yeah. It's just a matter of, I'm saying, they really not care about the people. State emergency doesn't make no sense because man dead right now state emergency and then still get touched. So what the difference? So when we want them to do, like when I'm here, them on the dead sled, no business about if they want to live in a day because they're wrong.
Yeah.
But what me want to say is programs trying to get the youth them to a level where them not get to that point.
Yes.
Instead of you wait till one man kill 10 and you list him as wanted, they ain't go for him. You could avoid that man after I'm killing 10 and put him in a different direction from earlier. So now I wait till they get by you kill them. Try to groom them because your sister there's a trend in Jamaica now and the youngsters them are doing the majority of the time.
It's a brilliant point, brother.
You understand me? So get to the mind of the youth from early. Now go see you now have some because
you gotta always have some.
You know? But make us see the majority of the youth them man. Make us see say the youth them are taking a different thing. Come on, so no matter how you see, you know, make statement on a show or on a kill a certain man and you're showing tripod a show. Like say, hey, a man's supposed to get freed now and say, boy, I mean, I want to put him a gun. He ain't gonna put it down. Because that same man friend, I'm gonna say, hey, he might come kill some police because they kill him friend.
Yeah.
So obviously that don't faze them. So try another method. Get into the mind of the youth them, man. Yeah, whole heap of psychiatrists and whole heap of people who study psychology around the country, man. Get into the mind of the youth them. Have programs where youth them can go to on a Saturday evening or a Sunday evening. Like back then, we used to have like youth club. They used to have rather have programs on Sunday evening at a certain place. You can go learn something. We don't find that again. Wagwan.
Brother, beat all type of nail pan the head, 1 inch, 2 inch, 4 inch nail all screw. But you don't think we are gonna take a few work all like that.
Yeah, man.
So you say, yeah, we appreciate the support in the family in a real life. You know, I think you know, want to make that something possibly, you know. Yeah, man, we give thanks, man. We give thanks. Yeah, you need to call more regular because you seem like I feel a logical and rational youth, you know, and we have to give thanks to them youths and I think, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man, I want to work a positive youth, man, because change out them, man, they bread big enough, man, everybody can get a piece, you know. But we all have willing to make them get a piece, you know.
True. All right, broski.
We don't want more unity, so take care of yourself, man, and much respect, man, and keep on doing the good yard, you know.
Blessings, brother, guidance, you know what I think.
Yes, sir, give thanks.
Yeah, man, bless up.
Cool.
Alright, I'm try take a call over here, so I don't know why the phone is not working. Hello, good night. Hello? What channel? Hello, good night. Hello, good night. Can you hear me now? Still not hear me. Alright, it look like that number ya not work. Zane, me I hear her, but apparently she not hear me. Zane and thing. I'm gonna plug it in back one more time. Call ended. I don't know why no call now come in. I don't know why I'm to the phone here. Zane? I don't know. See me. Hello, good night. Family, turn on the stream for me now, please, and thanks. Yeah, hear me? Good night.
Yeah, I'm here.
You hearing me now?
Yeah.
Oh, come like say, as us WhatsApp call this a work plan. Alright, I could say go. You are the one who have been calling and I get you?
Yeah,
Well, alright, not a problem. But you're hearing me now though. Good night, my friend.
Yeah. night. Good night.
Yeah. All is well?
Yes, everything good, Just there watch your live.
Yeah, I chat off my face.
Yeah.
So what you pre?
My view.
Yeah.
My view, funny, me feel like Andrew go win back. Because honestly, PNP need a younger head. And for me, every politician have them good and every politician have them bad.
Ever?
But yeah, all of them have them good and all of them have them bad.
Yeah. But?
Both parties. Yes. But honestly, Andrew not going bad. He might be the only prime minister where me can say yes. Him going good.
Yeah, in terms of?
I am young, so this would be my second vote.
Okay.
If I vote tomorrow.
What do you mean if you vote?
Yeah, because I must vote because it kind of vice versa because at the end of the day, some politician, if I went to a politician the other day and she's a JP and she tell me say me have to carry my vote in the parish before she live. And that's not right.
No, that can't right. All type of corruption that I know.
Exactly. That is what I'm saying. But Andrew are going good. Me not lie, him are going real good.
So
him are going good.
Me don't like you tell me when you say I'm going good, what you mean still, because you know me there if you ask a few questions. You understand?
He's a people person. He's not all for himself.
Yeah.
To me, he's a people person. And during the pandemic, he not going bad. There are some things when whenever necessarily like election, he never really have called election yet, but he already called because he have almost 1 year, 9 months he have before he could have called it, right?
Definitely. I am in agreement with you on that.
Hello?
Yeah, man. You not hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I said I am in agreement with you on that.
Yes, I think that he could have waited a little more. I see, because after this election, and me know said the corona case will go.
Yeah, man, there will be a spike, man. There will be a spike. As a matter of fact, an expert would have predicted that the spike will start to show sometime between the 15th and the 17th of September. So, the cycle is a 14-day incubation thing. So, they must say, come the 15, 16, 17, you should see a considerable spike in the numbers attributed to election day.
Yes, there is going to be a spike. I think that they're going to lock down back the country, honestly. I think they're going to lock down back the country.
I suppose something has to be done, Something will have to be done. How drastic will it be is for us to see, but something will have to be done.
Yeah, something real, because basically every day we hear about new deaths. So I think that it should close down back still. I'm working in the hotel industry.
How is that going for you, considering that the tourist thing kind of come to a halt recently?
Honestly, at first they put in some measures, but now it's like everything like just gone
back to normal.
Everybody wear them masks. Yeah, everybody wear them masks or something same way, but there are guests coming in that don't want to wear their masks.
Oh, but that's not good. I know you can't go tell me how you know if I call them out still, but I hope them looking at themselves. No, I know you're not going to tell me which hotel you know so I can cuss them, but
yeah.
I understand that, man, but them need to sort out them thing because them cannot expose the workers for $1. You understand what I say?
That's true.
So if the workers them do them thing and I try to keep the thing going and I try to keep the economy afloat, then the tourists them have to abide by the thing too.
Yes, the tourists need to abide by it. Because at the end of the day, if one worker sick in a one department, everybody will start sick now. Because remember 14 days after some
some people, yeah.
So if one person I'm going to work every day.
Yeah, mix with
everybody else.
Yep, and them care who give them family and all sort of things, eh?
Exactly. My view, I think that you should close back the border. Give we a period of time so we can control it and we can manage this corona thing better.
And then so you see the next thing, you think about that is if that is done again, you're going to hear people are ball so we're wicked and we shut out the one people and Why, it's rough.
No, but at the end of the day, better have a close the border.
No, I am not in any form of disagreement today, the Empress. I am not in a disagreement. I'm just saying the flip side of it, people will say, you understand? As people do. So, you know what thing go.
Yeah.
As somebody said, let us pray for the best. Zane, let us pray for the best. Yeah, and we as citizens have to understand, so we have a responsibility as well to ourselves, to our family, and in reality to the country. All of us need to play our part, and it can't be just central government alone. On the individual level, we have to do the right things as well. You understand?
That's so true.
Yeah, man.
But you realize, I don't know if nobody else realizes it, but from the year start, there are a lot every month come with something different.
2020, the year of plenty.
This one start with rain.
It's a rough year.
3 hurricane back to back. 3 hurricane in I mean like the whole of Jamaica, like parish, we get 3 hurricane, but not hurricane,
earthquakes. Yeah. Remember we had a major earthquake in March as well.
Yeah, I don't know what I think about 5 earthquakes we get from the.
It's quite a bit, man. Quite a bit for true. You're correct. It's a rough year. You have to just go out, give thanks, and take each day as it come here, man, and try to survive the answer, cause it's rough out there.
That's true. I think, but and pertaining to the politics side, I think that Andrew should be nominated back as our prime minister because he's not doing anything that I see that I can say. You know, say in they do this and do that, like back in 2010 when Bruce Golding, when they think they go on a Tivoli
with Dodos, Tivoli incursion. Yes. But what about all the scandals and cases of corruption surrounding his ministers and agencies in the government? You know, I think that is something where has to be treated with.
Yes, and remember that with the Ministry of Education, the previous one, you know, remember that he thieved up something he did corrupt that they had to lock him up. So that means he is not stooping down to no stupidness in the cabinet.
Well,
yes, he maybe don't act on it at the same time, but at least he acts on it same way.
So yes, at least there's some improvement in that previous administrations where even though it take a while, him actually but then when he move a man from one ministry and move him in the office of the prime minister, that really and truly not solve nothing idea and Empress. That's the truth.
No. Honestly, you don't really solve it. You don't really solve nothing at all. But we can't really bash him. We can't bash him because he's still
Oh, no, but I say that. I'm just saying.
As what I told you before, every politician come with their bad. Like you and me. We have our bad ways and we have a good
That is true, because I have some bad ways to true. They're not all good.
Exactly.
All right, baby girl. Really and truly appreciate the insight, and careful out there. We know the tourist thing kind of rough, and you have to just try keep doing what you can do and encourage the people around you to do the same thing. And talk to your boss. Tell him to fix up him thing. Stop exposing them. You understand?
Yeah.
But when one thing goes still there, you have to just...
You know, when you complain too much, you complain and want
fire.
They will sweep under the carpet, you know.
I know them ways, man.
We just have to go and protect ourselves because guess what? Our health, you know.
Yeah.
Yes.
No one thing go. Appreciate the call, Empress.
Yes, man.
Bless up every time. And feel free to call anytime again we do that something here. And watch every video and like them and them.
Yeah, man.
Alright, big up yourself. Answer that call, yeah. Good night.
Good night.
Yeah, man, phone up and running now, man. Night call, how you doing?
I'm the long time.
You have been trying.
Right.
Yeah, my apologies and thanks for the patience. I don't know why this phone never was. Why you never call the next one? You afraid of your number there? Oh, you try to call the one? Oh, the one that had for true, you know. That's why. All right. Talk to me, I know.
Yes. I just wanted to take back everybody to the that debate.
Yeah.
For me, I did not like the performance of Mark Golding.
You didn't?
No.
Why is that?
He looked a bit shaky, and this is the man that is going to go into the future with the account. Running the finance of the country, it brings question to it.
Yeah, but some people look upon it to the Empress and say he was calm and collective.
Not at all.
And you need a steady head and a steady hand in these trying times.
He was not.
We say him too cool.
No man, he was shaky. He was nervous.
Oh.
Where on the podium where he was, And let me just say this to you: the wealthy plan.
Yeah.
I'm interested in that wealthy plan, and that plan doesn't look like it's Mark Golding plan as the finance man. That look like the Crawford plan. No. If you are going to sell a plan, right?
Yeah.
You can't have Damien talk about the plan and Mark talk about the plan.
Yeah.
When Manayard was selling his 1.5, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm interested in the plan,
Yeah.
Manayard step out and talk about his plan with confidence. I do not hear this confidence.
So you say Mark not believe in our plan there?
No. Because Mark is a capitalist. It's a socialist plan.
Yeah.
All right. I'm both leaders now.
Interesting.
And I'm seeing I will talk about, okay, you see with Andrew being a younger person and Peter Phillips being an older person, it have a contrary thing to it. If it was like a Manayard up there and a Peter Phillips and a Peter Bunting and what's his name again? And the Prime Minister, you would have it on the same level. But it's like you have, let me tell you, I would like to call Peter like me. You see, when an older person, you see what happened here now? You see, the Prime Minister, this debate should be about, we should have been seeing questions about visionary into the future. If you listen when the Prime Minister was speaking with IT, right? He was speaking into visionary about building sites and all of them BOP. I'm a person over 40.
Yeah.
And I was going to retrain myself. The reason why it's just like me, I look, when I hear Peter talk, I hear him like me. We're into the manual and we're into the old. There is a platform set that we have to go into. And Peter never sound like the man to me. I think Peter Bunting would have done it.
Yeah.
But not him. You understand?
So you say the PNP have the wrong leader at this time?
Yes. Yes, I think so. I think Peter Bunting, and I'm not only that, I'm not going to be Peter Phillips alone, You see persons around him, the team around him have a whole team around him. They need to revamp and come again. You understand? Because who are saying what to go forward are old ideas. You see, for you to go, you have to look into history, You mark your history and then you go forward. You understand? You accept history, you respect history, and that's how you bring the people forward. You can't be thinking on the same old and a carry us. Look, at this time, you have a foundation you need to do a takeoff. If Jamaica, if what I am seeing with the PNP, if you put them back, a still foundation, I want to have the takeoff. You understand?
Oh, takeoff mode in and now, mommy.
Yeah, takeoff mode. Takeoff mode. You understand? So
Run taxi, long run away.
What was interesting as well, and I say it to a couple of young persons, because this is the time now when Jamaica need to hold both Labour right and PNP
accountable.
Listen to me now. You can't say me die-hearted no more. It's who can do the work now.
Yeah.
Right? Performance. I hear I hear the JLP, and I would want them to do it in the future. They said they're gonna do it. When I was trying to buy a home, it wasn't easy when you have a deposit as a young person, right?
Yeah.
And if you are going to build 10,000 homes, yes, and you are saying not 10,000, I'm not saying 70 and 10,000 to young persons between 18 and 35, you are not going to have a down payment. That is very good, and I think that is very, very, very good. You understand? Right now, we need somebody who can take us into the future with a good economical plan. If you understand what I'm saying. Now it's time for economy, right? I'm just disappointed that Peter Bunting was not at the top. That is my thing.
But the PNP, them obviously never want him to be at the top. The delegates, them, so. Suppose that is that, isn't it?
Exactly. And you can see, I don't know why people would have think say during the debates that Peter Phillips would ease up. I had Peter Phillips able to beat Andre. Now, you know the reason why? He's an experienced.
He's very experienced. Peter Phillips has been doing this from the devil was a boy.
People have him. I don't know what I'm think, but I just think that his ideas and where he's at, we have forego that time.
We have passed that time, you're saying?
Yeah, in time done. I like him. I like Mama P. In time done.
Okay.
You have to. There's a button and a relay. You have to pass it on now.
Well, some people want to run a 4-legged race, you know.
All of them. A new Jamaica is coming, and if you realize the young people are going to make a change, and there needs to be a change.
Yeah.
And the change is no, right?
So you say continuity?
Hello?
Well, you say continuity?
I say continuity. Yeah.
Despite all the corruption scandals and crime situation and...
Let me tell you something.
Make it quick, because you don't want to take a few more cars.
Yeah. It's the corruption.
Yeah.
Whether orange or green, there it's going to be.
Yeah. Unfortunately, eh?
Unfortunately, what we have to do is hold persons accountable and start sending them to prison.
That me say too. Prison.
Right.
Short pants business.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
I believe that. Because they can't sell it in us. Prison them. Argument done. You understand?
A foolishness, and when they're reaching our politics, them still do the same old thing.
Yes.
It's a systematical change, that's what we need. Yeah. Systematical change.
Yeah. Well, make we see how the thing go. I'm on to teacher PNP. All right, Empress, thanks again for the patience. I really and truly appreciate the reasoning and the balancing of the reasoning. You understand? And look at seasoning. You see me? Give thanks and feel free for calling anytime we do that something here now. You know what I mean?
It's my first time. Thank you.
Yeah, man. I'm subscribe to you and them good something there.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, man. I sound like you not subscribe it, man. And then you not vote for your teacher. Then I don't understand.
I have to come off the phone all day.
All right, big up yourself and walk good there.
Thank you.
Yeah. Man said, yo, as me say, boy, I don't know if you tell on the answer. You understand? Means whatever I want to say. Night caller.
Teach them. Make sure the message reach them.
Yeah, man. But make sure the message reach them with a mute while you watch the stream, pan. See?
Yeah, man.
Big up yourself, family.
Man.
All is well?
Big up yourself, man. Yeah, man. All is well.
So talk to you now. While I go on in a dance.
Yeah, man. I'm going to split it up. All right. The election. I don't think a lot of people saying, election should have called, but when you look at the coronavirus, we don't know when it is going to, when it will stop.
Yeah.
And the trajectory, it is going up. It's not going to leave us anytime soon.
Yeah, but let me ask you, but hold on the callers. I don't want to interrupt, but let me ask you a thing.
When he called.
May I say that? So you don't believe that between when it was called and by say one of them month then in the future we could then get it on a level again before? Because remember when election call, COVID spike in a spike in and I like we up on a level that we call it brother. In a spike we call it
Yeah, no, well, when it called, all right, remember, the borders open up, right?
Yeah.
So the fact that the borders open up, I think before election call, anyway you take it, it was going to have a spike.
Yes, true.
Right? So the spike is also as a result of the border open up. So let's say they delay the calling of the election, it was always going to go up as long as the border is open. Because that is a big contributing factor.
True, that is true.
Of COVID, of the virus going up. So look at it. I don't think it was ever going to go down anytime soon. I think constitutionally it have to call before a certain time.
Next year, February, that brother, February 2021.
Yeah, but we don't know what February 2021 look like.
That is true. And I can understand that point, Carla. Don't get me wrong, I can understand it. But I have said before, and I'll...
It can be worse February 2021.
That is true.
Around that time, and when we call it, people that say probably we should call it
before.
So, you know, so it's many ways to look at it.
Yeah, that's a very interesting point, which was still.
So, but what I think they should have done, though, nomination day, people never did have to come out. They should have been more strict, and who just the candidates go out and nominate. It shouldn't be a big party. That's the thing, because voting and nomination day don't need a big party and a big celebration, you know.
Yeah.
Even what is going on now, they should have put the necessary protocols and things in place so people stay home.
Yes.
People go do the candidate go do the nomination
and
come back.
Also,
tomorrow, people go do their vote.
Also, there should have been some tighter restrictions during the Emancipendence celebrations weekend type thing. You understand? That would have helped as well.
All of those things.
So I understand the point where you make totally, you know, Carla. I am still saying that it was called the wrong time, but I totally can appreciate your reasoning and your explanation on the situation. I can totally accept that.
Yes. So for me personally, it's not about the time when the election call. It's about the monitoring of the people being out and about during nomination day and the monitoring of tomorrow.
Good
you
point.
Go do your voting, you wear your mask, you do your social distance, and you go back home, go watch your TV and watch your result.
Very good point, Carla.
All right. Moving on now to the who may win and who and what is what.
Yeah.
All right. You see prior to the debate, social media, on the ground, especially social media, it was all JLP. It was all JLP. When the dub players on them job, it was all JLP all over. You see, during the debate, I think it started to, the political analysts and the political commentators say that the debate will not affect the result. It's a little bit too late to affect the result. People already make up their mind. But I beg to differ. I'm no political analyst, but I beg to differ.
Yeah.
I think that debate helped PNP and it put PNP in a light where people wasn't really seeing them because people was overshadowed by the marketing and social media.
Let me tell you what the debates might have done. I don't know, and I am of the view that the debates won't play a significant role either. Let me tell you, in my view, what the debates has done. Many People's National Party supporters were a bit disenchanted with their party. Many of them were kind of turned off.
Nice.
Seeing what it has done, it has probably re-energized long-time PNP supporters, so them feel the vibes. But that is not the PNP problem, you know. The PNP problem is convert some people where applying for vote JLP or been a vote JLP. So re-energizing your base, Zine.
You know, you're here. Make a difference too.
Yeah.
Because, all right, you mentioned that. I was going to say that, but re-energizing your base is also important because, as you rightfully say, a lot of PNP supporter wasn't so 100% with, let's say, the leader. But the debate would have energized them and said, but wait, this man fit and ready. And some people on social media said that they weren't going to vote, say that they're going to vote now. And remember, if you don't vote for your party, that is like a vote for the opposition.
Yeah.
Cut it that way.
Yeah.
So they don't necessarily have to get a JLP vote. They also have to maintain their voters and get their voters to come out, because if their voters don't come out, it is like you're giving JLP a vote anyway you take it, right? So in that way, I think it will play a significant.
I don't think so still.
And I think PNP garnered some momentum.
Yeah, they have, because they have closed the gaps in the polls.
You see?
Yes.
And I'm not even watching the polls.
Yeah, man. They have closed. They have recovered quite a few points in recent days.
As a result of the debate, because let me tell you something. I myself thought Andrew Holness was going to win that debate landslide, and I will tell you why I said that. Before the debate, I saw a meme was going around. It went viral where Peter Phillips Lisa Hanna, Damon Crawford, and Imani, they were having
press briefing type of thing.
Yes. And the meme was like Peter Phillips couldn't remember his line. That went viral. And when I saw that, I said, wait, that don't look good for Peter Phillips. So on the night of the debate, I said, only thing I can hope is that this man just eliminate the embarrassment.
Oh, Carla, but you're wrong there, so because Peter Phillips is a brilliant man.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. The thing that went viral where it seems as if he couldn't remember his lines, his word. That's why I was like, yo, I hope this don't happen to him. So it's not about his knowledge and his intelligence. The man is a doctor. Not that. I just said to myself, I hope he remember and will be able to talk, because that meme show as if he weren't able to remember his life.
Social media is what it is, you know. Social media, people do a lot of things. I was not surprised in any way, shape or form at how Peter Phillips conducted himself. He has been doing this a long time. He's seasoned, he's experienced politically. He's no a newcomer. You understand? So I mean, but for me, still, as I tell you, the debate will not decide the election.
I think what I think is it moved it from JLP being the favorite.
Yeah.
To it can go either way.
You think so?
Yes, I think before the debate,
it
was JLP all the way JLP, undoubtable JLP.
Yeah.
After the debate, I personally think it can go either way for me.
Okay. May I hear you still?
That's how much the debate made. Because that's the social media. Before the debate, social media was all green. After the debate, people said...
No, because the PNP people, them have something to come out with now, so them come out, brother. You understand? Them have phone to, you know.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
Let me tell you a thing about crowd still. Yeah, listen me. You remember when Bruce leave JLP and Andrew Getty, the whole of Jamaica out of stadium?
Yeah, I remember that.
Porsche kill him in the election, Rasta. You understand? Yes. It all comes down to the day, man. No worry about social media where you support. No five people them on social media now go vote. You understand? Them are phone politicians. Don't worry about them.
But another thing why I said you have to look at history too.
Yeah.
JLP since 1960 something, I've never win a back-to-back terminal.
Who? Jamaica Labour Party?
Yeah, Jamaica Labour
Party. Yeah,
but
the Jamaica Labour Party has never had a prime minister as popular as Andrew Holness.
But again, popularity. Portia Simpson was the popular one.
Yeah, but the PNP showed themselves in them foot that time, brother. Them spend all of them time in Andrew house.
Portia Simpson, she was popular.
Yes, but hold on, let me tell you what killed them that time. No, hold on, man. Hold on, caller, man. You know, we do look at analysts, man. The PNP killed themselves. They did not do the national debates. Then said them nah do it until Andrew talk about him house. Them spend all of the time on Andrew house. They moved candidates who were in the constituency for 4 years for new candidate and switch around some people. Paul Burke and him ting them. And that killed them, brother. You understand what I say?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
But you talk about popularity.
Yeah.
Edward Seaga. The Honorable
Edward Seaga was never at any point more popular than PJ Patterson. Never.
You don't think so?
Never.
You don't think Seaga
never.
was popular than PJ?
Never.
Ask the people in the conversation.
No, you know Seaga because I'm there for a long time. But in terms of, I was a little boy, you know. I was a young boy at the time. You understand? But as far as I can remember, he was never ever going to defeat PJ Patterson. Never. Because people just, alright, you said, as long as Seaga had lived, they would have never win an election. You know why? The people, them done with him. Them just done with him. Look, as Seaga stepped Bruce win the election, you know, because they wanted a change. You understand what I say? They wanted a change. Zine, as him left, Bruce win. Zine?
As him left, Bruce win.
As him left, Bruce win. They want, he was not electable again. Mm-hmm. I'm going to tell you, I don't think Peter Phillips is electable either.
I think social media kind of help, just like how I think social media help to push away Portia Simpson. I think social media doing the same thing to Peter Phillips.
Yeah.
Whenever time Lisa Hanna get the go ahead.
You see Lisa Hanna getting the go ahead?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
You can see it. And even if you already, the people want it. You can feel it in the air. It is a must. She have to. The people want her.
Yeah.
And then it will be a battle between she and
But Lisa no lose VP contest in the last runoff, man.
That wasn't
not the last one, the one before, because I don't think she did contest the last time.
The last one, but from the one before till now, time make a difference, you know.
Yeah.
Now the people and everybody, the delegate, everybody saying Lisa. It is, you can see it.
Me not see it. Me not them crowds if you see that still, but
But I think it's a level playing field going to tomorrow. So I just want to say to the people, go down, vote safe and come back in safe, wearing a mask, social distancing, and vote for whoever you feel is the best person to run this country.
Good advice, sir. I mean, like the analysis, me like the perspective, me like the views. You understand? Different level of reason and rationalization. Big up yourself.
Yeah, respect, man. Big up yourself.
Yeah?
Yeah,
man. Night caller. Hello. Let me change this. Oh crap. There. Night caller. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, good night.
Hello.
Yeah, man. Good night, caller.
Good night.
Yeah, blessings,
How you
sir. Me there, you know.
Yeah, man. Respect.
Oh, you stay.
Hold on, man. A good day, I go and listen to the program, and you don't know a number one program.
Yeah, that you say?
No bias, man, how you thinking about.
Well, we try our best, sir.
Yeah,
we try our best. People still say we are PNP and Labour, right? But you know what I think, yeah, brother, you can't please people here, sir. That's what I think set up. So what you deal with that now? You there yard, sir?
No, you know, me there overseas.
Oh, you're there across the waters.
Yeah.
I think set up. So what you pre-think tomorrow?
But, a landslide, man.
Landslide for who?
Again, man.
You think so?
Yeah.
What gear the feeling?
Because people tired of foolishness.
So people tired of foolishness.
Because, yeah, man, growing up in Jamaica and I'm born in the 80s, so I got you PNP about 18 years, and them never really do nothing for Jamaica. Now we see a change. You know what I mean? Interest rate all time low. Back in the days, if I borrow money to pay for your house, see? You'd have to pay 13-14%. Now it's gone up to 7.5%. You're saving millions in your account. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we don't need glasses system, man. Andrew work, man.
Andrew work.
The next man a slave.
So
yeah,
so what you think about the crime situation? Yeah.
Well, people are the crime, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but then as a government, now you have a responsibility for treat with that, man.
Why the thing turn up now, you know? Way better than before, you know. Man, them have everything locked now, you know.
Yeah, but then we have to go find a key for you unlock that, brother, you understand? We can't continue, sir.
Yeah.
And I now say PNP deal with crime better than I do, you know, but just ask the questions, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it's tough, brother. Tonight, I see a video with the man that keep a gun party.
A gun party?
You soon see it still.
A Jamaica, yeah?
Me know you soon do a review.
Jamaica that keep?
Yeah, brother.
Gun party?
Yes, brother. Gun party. Be a long rifle.
Which part that keep?
Yeah, you soon see it, man.
Then me I want to see it, because I serious part of that. I will keep that party there.
No beer. So you're...
No, be a laugh, but if I see you cigar talk family, you see our clippings. I'm a Jamaica man. I go in faith say in a yard that kid, man. Someone look like a mobile man. In a yard. I don't see it still. I just say me open a Jamaica Rasta. Alright, sir.
Do
that. Yeah, man. Right away, man. Cause gun party. So what you say? You say landslide and thing. So I could see it set up now. So you not give Dr. Phillips no chance, brother.
Brother, I'm asleep, brother. Boy, man, take a sleeping pill there and you now wake up, brother.
But them not say man beat up Andrew in a debate, man.
Boy.
You watch the debate?
Me not think so, you know.
Oh, you not think so?
Yeah,
okay.
man, watch the debate. Watch the debate, brother.
Okay.
But PNP a high performance engine, man.
Yeah?
You know what I mean?
Alright, brother.
Sorry, JLP a high performance.
I know say a JLP, I say, man. I know, I saw you good as go vote and vote for your rank party in a car, you know, see?
I know, so me never vote, me hate politicians.
Yeah?
But.
You feel a voice from Andrew?
You know what I mean?
Okay, sir. Alright.
Yes, brother. Me see the difference.
Yeah, man. Alright, sir. I mean, I look through your eye, man, so we can't say nothing, you understand? And man, is have to go vote for theme party.
Yes, sir.
Big up yourself in the caller. And what the hear, sir?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. But a gun party, me think it's a whole sitting from somewhere else. But send it come give me see it still.
Alright.
Yeah, man. Guidance. Night caller. Hello. Blessings.
Hello.
Blessings. Yeah, man.
Long time I try to reach you. Know.
I want to say a line hot. Yeah, break up though. Yeah, break up. Yeah. Oh, what's up? Good as that's why internet service good as not hot. You understand? But talk to me because if we can decipher it now.
Andrew pulled this back some things good enough. Like here you are talking people with the corruption.
Yeah.
Andrew hold this stuff here with the corruption.
Alright, Carla, here what you have to go do. Alright, let me see if I can see your number. Cause it sound like you. Alright, I try to call you straight, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah, man. See if I can give General a one call straight. Hold on there. And which number that again? Which one? After me remember your number, you know. Carla, big up yourself.
Yeah, man.
You know me there try to call back a brother, but then you call me.
Yeah, man, but they are going to full joy the thing, man.
Yeah? I appreciate the support. Here, sir.
Yeah. But you more no. At the crime thing, more I hear about all you are going now. Who have the best policy
Me don't hear the PNP with no crime plan neither. Me hear them say for crime is a national consensus them a deal with. That's all me hear. Me not really hear nothing new. Me not hear nothing innovative. Me not. You understand what I say? Them a say them no SOE thing. The police should not be used for that. That should be in special situations and stuff. But I have not seen in their manifesto, Mark, you've been done read it, but I have not seen anywhere where they have addressed the crime situation definitively. I don't see a specific outline of a crime plan from the Jamaica Labour Party either. You understand what I say? So, would they square one again?
And that are the thing, and that are one of the most important thing where I stop the country from go forward, not every aspect, you know.
Yeah.
Because we were there foreign one come put in back with 2 cents a night for help. You know, anybody who can help, whether business wise or whatever wise. And this crime thing I keep away, you know me I say.
Yeah.
And this so from me I youth me I watch this politics thing. I never voted out me don't think I don't have intention of vote because I can't vote for a man. I have to vote for some kind of policies where I help me and other people come after me, including my pick of them a born a foreigner. I want to come live in Jamaica.
Yeah.
I can't come because politics and crime mash up the place. That don't make no sense.
Yeah, in all honesty, doing a caller, I think the government, as is now, would have made some strides. You understand? They would have done some positive things as it relates to crime. I mean, they would have tried to add some more resources to the police force, more vehicles. They would have bought a couple of aircrafts for the military and a couple of vessels for the Coast Guard. The Jamaica Eye program has been rolled out. I mean, it needs to become more comprehensive. NEDS is still on the back burner, but I think that is something that could help. You understand? So it's not like nothing go on But the crime is so bad that even with these things, things still look like nothing now go on, if you understand what I say.
But but even as a touch on the police part, them are the next set again too, cause I want to tell you, me I try to build my little place right now down there. And I left all my place with my window them and them thing that by the time I quit.
Man, come take them out.
Start take out my window. I call the police station and I may ask the officer who me make a report to one time. Them say I'm not there, but left your name and number. Now me can't make a report, you say I left my name. So then nobody else can take the statement and go over the house or something.
It shouldn't be that a specific officer to take a thing for sure.
That's them thing they wanna use to again.
Sorry for hear that, brother.
From before. You know, them thing they make me get scared,
Them thing they were frustrated anybody for sure.
You understand? I mean, I say, I live a foreign now, I can't leave my door open, which part is now, I say, everywhere in a foreign is a bad place, but me try to find the best place because I grow up pick for them.
Yes,
you understand?
yes.
Me choose an area where I know I can leave my door open.
Yeah.
And man now go running. So, I not expect the exact same down a yard, but I mean, who you run to? Who you run to? They can't run to politician, they can't run to police. Who you really run to? The place will fix up, man. A whole heap of one come back here, but the place will some.
A whole heap of things need to improve for choke, we can't go around that none at all.
Yeah, man, that's my 2 cents.
A good 2 cents that, man. And next things. I don't know how your things set up. Me sorry if you hear so the man them a move out your things them and try govern piece of rock for yourself. You probably need to set up some CCTV somewhere about your place, and you know what I mean? I don't know. Cause you can't monitor that from where you're doing, you know what I mean?
You know, one of my cousins down there, I'm a bill same way too, and them tell me the same thing. I mean, I say, but every time I look on all the little clippings them down there, man put on all mask and go lick off all that.
Yeah, man, but at least you see at least you see your mind can figure out you understand, so it's better than seeing in dark, brother. You understand what I say?
Yeah, that's a truth.
Yeah, man.
I don't know. I think you don't tell my cousin I feel it's a waste of money still.
No, I don't think so. It will help, man. You never know. You never know. But I understand why you say still, brother. But look here, we can't just put on and give up. We have to keep fighting because look here, no government alone can fix the thing. You got to take man like you and me and the people them in the stream and some other people. You understand what I say? So it all we have to play a part, no matter how small it seems. You see me I say, and then boom, so you drop your thing and you drop in a Jamaica eye, you know what I mean? You know, a free security that. But that's a access still, you understand?
me hear the part of this still, but you know what? I'm saying the police them to do some more still going on.
The force need to improve for sure. The force need to improve. We have some police and I think what we need to get rid of for sure. We can't go around. A whole heap of little things here, brother. But here we go on. The thing has taken so long to get here. It will take some time for it reach on a level where hopefully my kids and your kids can come enjoy a better Jamaica than me and you grew up, here, brother. I just that have to go and work for.
That's what I want. That's what I want, because I over 30 years here, I work hard, Carry my kids them come a yard a lot. Tired of the hotel thing, and I say, better just get a place down after them.
Makes sense.
Full job and people and I'm scared, you know what I mean? Because them not grow tough like that. They don't say. Them not
I understand the concerns, man.
Tough I come up to the 70s and 80s,
Yeah.
So when me tell them, say, look, we have to grill up the place. Them say, Daddy, we have to grill up the place. I want to grow up and grill. I say, yeah, but at Jamaica, they still don't know.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Say, that's the thing they still, brother. I understand the concerns. But don't give up on the racket, brother. Don't give up on it.
No, me personally, I give up and I don't so pick that them more about after.
I have the same concern too, brother. So that is why we have to try as best as possible to try make a difference before we move on. You know what I mean?
And I mean, I know say with our system down there, who know who want them thing. My opinion know about a foreigner.
So they don't really know nobody.
Them don't know no police. Them don't know no. You understand?
You know them ways.
So who do they run to? You get what I mean? So they have to fix up the place, man. Because the people them want to come full job themselves and they want to come invest to,
Yes.
My heart hurt me when I see my little daughter when she had 3 years old. I tell me she pack up shoes to carry go back to Jamaica. I say why? She say you don't see the kids them don't have any shoes on, Daddy. I say blood kid, how you pre that at 3 years old?
Yeah.
You get me? I said hurtful.
Yeah,
I know say stupid things like them. They will fix up the place still. Whoever will be in power, we need some fix.
Anybody, brother, them just have to just fix what we fix. It's gonna take a while. But all we want, and for me as a teacher, I always tell my youths them, all I want from you is show me say you're interested. You understand? Me can work with you. You understand? So show me say you try make a difference, man. That's all me ask for, you know. It mean no say thing can happen overnight. Me know say it gonna take a while. You understand? But show me say you are the people them interest you have and other direction we are going in. That's all I want to see, you know. Show me say at this, I say you go.
Man, they come on from the same things. I see people jump up and down, PNP, GLP, I mean, I don't know who it have been. I must say the rich people alone have benefit from it. Poor people have benefit. Or people who are try.
I don't know, Rasta.
Benefit from. I saw me a pre the thing from them. I go to school from the 70s, 80s a year, man. I talk about PNP, GLP. I mean, I say them with nothing. It's only the man who go risk them life and them who dead, gone to prison and all these things and these big people still and them not try to make no kind of effort for the country move forward. Every man push a thing in them pocket. You know what I say?
Yes, brother.
Policies, as I say, still all of the PNP and GLP people them out there for now hear me vote for policies, Rasta. Policies are going to benefit the place our future generation. That may I say still.
I recall, brother. Solid reasoning. Give thanks. Yes, brother.
Yeah, man, but if on the life, still go appreciate.
Yeah, man. I appreciate the support. Here, sir. And go and do the do, Rasta.
All right. Bless up.
Yeah, get my man. Guidance. Empress. Miss Mac. Good night. Oh yeah. Oh, it's my birthday. I want them to show them boss a one tune. You understand? I mean, I want nobody talk to me about my singing. I know me I go sing for Miss Millicent Thomas McDermott. And that me I telling you to. So if you don't want to listen to talk on the ears. First thing, Miss McDermott is one of my YouTube mothers. She never come to the island and leave if she not see me. You understand? She called me and make me know say she there. I mean, if you find myself around her yard, she need to link up. Big up yourself, Miss Mac. You understand? You know we love you like that. And right now we don't even business with nobody. You understand? We just go sing. Happy birthday to you. Voice nicey. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Miss McDermott. Happy birthday to you. Only hear them key there and then notes there. Happy birthday to you. Miss Mac, give thanks. You know, we appreciate the love. We appreciate the support. You understand? And you not leave without. Give thanks. You can't sing like me. Yo, easy, man. Alright, on private number been a call. Who's calling me from an unknown number? Night caller.
You hear me?
Big up yourself. Yes, man.
Yeah, man. I tell you, we can't compare Andrew Holness with Peter Phillips, no, because we never see Peter Phillips as a prime minister yet.
Yeah, but hasn't he been in the top echelons and brass of previous administrations?
Hello?
But hasn't he been close to the top in previous administrations?
But he was working under strict supervision.
Yeah?
Yes, Portia Simpson was in boss and
PJ.
And PJ was in boss, and him gave them ideas that them turned down sometime.
Yeah, like what?
Then you think him boss gonna agree with everything that him give them?
If me a smarty boss and them a give me a good idea, then me gone with them and run.
No, that's if you see it as a good idea.
Okay.
That's if you see it as a good idea. So you can't compare Peter with Andrew, because Andrew is a prime minister, but Peter never turned a prime minister. So what him want now, him want to be the prime minister, that him can prove to you what him can do.
But you can't go sure if you're unsure in either caller.
Yes, but at least we feel Andrew already.
Yeah, so
we feel Andrew, but Andrew not feel good, man.
Andrew don't feel good. Well, me not really feel him still in the car, but yeah, me understand what you say still, but
no, me not talk that way.
No, not that way. Me not talk that way. Me just say, you know what I mean?
Okay. Because me not really see why him do much, you know. Because what him do, you know, me not see what him do much.
Yeah.
No, sir. The murder rate still a go up. And
but no administration has ever curtailed crime in our country, Carla, in all fairness.
Administration right now, you know.
But you have to talk about administration.
No, man, and the administration me talk about, man. Not talk. not compare Andrew with Peter.
But Peter Phillips was Minister of Security in the past. I don't know that crime was ever really and truly brought under control.
But
no, but that's a Carla, because if you see a thing and me go see a thing, then a reason, you know, you understand?
Yes, but Peter Phillips was the Minister of Security, you know. But remember saying, you know, he was working under supervision.
But brother, if you fail to fix crime as a Minister of Security, you would have failed.
No, man. Remember saying, you know, if you was a Minister of Security, right?
Yes.
And me is the Prime Minister, right?
Yes.
You can come to me with certain ideas and me turn it down, you know. You can do it and me turn it down, you know, don't it?
Yes.
Okay.
But I don't know that any sensible leader, and I would take it that PJ Patterson, Portia Simpson Miller would be sensible people. Yeah?
Then all you know, say those two leaders used to be sensible leaders.
No, me I give them the benefit of the doubt. The real, alright, hold on, Carla, hold on. Alright, watch this now. At work, I am head of department, right? The principal is my boss, my immediate boss. If as a head of department, I feel to fulfill my mandate, to manage my teachers, to ensure that the department is run how it should be run, irrespective of who is my boss, I would have failed. Because I had responsibility. And them a Minister of National Security is me. I am HOD. Zane, so, and my principal fail is me fail. Because it is my responsibility to run the department. So if you is Minister of National Security and you don't deal with crime, then you would have failed as Minister of National Security.
Yes, but what I'm saying, they suppose your boss look on you and tell you, say, I'm not going to move you because them like how you work.
But how you feel like how me work and I fail?
No, then how PJ did not move Peter Phillips.
Because PJ would have failed in some respects as well. That is what it is, brother. Eh? That is what it is.
Like him work, man. PJ used to like him work. Don't it?
Well, here we are still. As we are saying.
And maybe him did have some idea that him gave PJ and PJ said no. Don't deal with that.
We don't know that, Carla. We can only speculate.
That's why you can't compare him yet.
But I don't know. Oh, well, no, man. I don't say Peter Phillips giving PJ Patterson a solid, sensible recommendation, and the Prime Minister, in all his infinite wisdom, say, yo, that don't make no sense. PJ wasn't no fool, you know.
But the Prime Minister didn't like that idea, you know.
Right, that's a one idea, Carla. That's a what? But me I say, look, hold on, Carla. Me not beat you on the bush. Look, if me go to my principal and me I say Miss X, she not agree with me, fine. Zane, but every idea me carry to her, but at the end, irrespective of the ideas, you are the Minister of National Security. It is your responsibility to treat with national security. Yes, there are certain things that the Prime Minister has to have an input in. But generally, look here, if Peter Phillips did reduce crime to 100 murders per year, we then hear say Peter Phillips are the greatest Minister of National Security ever. The fact is, if you fail, you fail.
Well, me and you don't know what take place them time there, why him couldn't get to do the work the proper way. His hand can be tied, you know. His hand can be tied by the bigger heads. Don't it?
Me not think so.
Well, I mean, don't know, you know, man. Me and you can't know that. But anyway, that is the old. That is the old.
So the long and short of it is Peter need a chance.
Yeah, but because that is the old version of Peter Phillips.
Yeah.
When he was Minister of Security, that was the old version.
So Peter Phillips have a new version, you know?
Yeah, man, a new version, you know. Them download a new version of Peter Phillips now.
Peter Phillips hard drive good as full, brother.
Yeah, man, new style and everything, new ideas and everything, you know, more experience and everything. So maybe him need him own a mandate now. Him need him own a chance to show you what him can do. As a
but Carla, let me ask you a good question though. And look, the reality is that if you follow the progression of the recent months in the People's National Party, it would appear that even the people them in the party don't believe in a Phillips. You have 15 people who write one letter where apparently they had a plan for go to the Governor General for overthrow Phillips.
Well, in every administration, you will find some percentage that don't like you.
But half a party,
remember
brother.
When remember the Gang of Five in Siaga time. And remember.
But that's a 5 or 15 we have this time, brother.
Yeah.
Out of 29 MPs, 15 of them. Hold on, man. Hold on, brother. Out of 29 MPs, 15. That means says the majority of the elected members of parliament are not confident in your ability to lead the party. Carla, I could just be fair about the thing. Me I say, how come your own party not believe in you as a leader? Or the Jamaican people them for believe? Me just ask the questions, because I talk, you talk, you know.
I don't really believe they don't really believe in him, you know. What happened is just that them the suspect, them the think say if Bounty was a leader, MP might whether get a better chance to win the election.
So it a basic you say might get a better chance. So it a say me don't believe in your ability to win the election. So it come back down, me not believe in you.
No,
because
maybe, maybe them know that some people in Jamaica don't want to vote him in. But them know say he will be a good prime minister, you know. But to win the election, then think say he might stand a less chance than Bounty.
Then because I'm not believing in you.
No, them know say he will be a better prime minister than Bounty. But to win the election, he will stand less chance. You understand? Winning the election.
I don't understand, Carla. Me not telling a lie.
It's different from performing as a prime minister, you know.
But you have to win the election to perform as a prime minister.
Yes,
if you can't win the election, how you going to perform as a prime minister?
Hello, you can win the election, you know, and when you become the prime minister, you do pay full in it, you know.
Yes, but this is my thing,
and
Carla.
You can, all right, you can easily to win the election, you know. And when you win the election, you do pay foolish. And you can very difficult to win the election. But if you get the chance and turn a prime minister, you will be the best prime minister ever. It's a lot though.
But I see that still, still.
But what happened? I don't see much what this prime minister is doing for the country.
Yeah.
Because I don't see no changes. And
like what kind of changes, so
people
Carla?
say him is a young prime minister, but him still old fashioned.
But Carla, hold on, Carla, hold on. Relax. Me could talk a little then. Because since as you're comfortable, me could talk. The prime minister has been in power for 4.5 years. Yeah? 4.5 years, you know. While Peter Phillips would have been part of administrations that would have served the country for 18 years. Yeah? But hold on a caller, man. Hold on a caller, man. Me allow you to talk. Give me a chance to talk, brother.
Yeah, man, go on, talk.
Zin? So now. Remember, you know, brother. You say you know see what him man 4 years. Not even if in term even complete yet. Zin? Oh, you caller gone. Caller, you there? You're there. Zin? So let me say you now. Oh, yeah, I gotta say, a 4 years a man getting up while you are talking about a man now who them be a part of a party would have served 18 years plus 4 more years Zane in power in various different ministries. And I don't know that Peter Phillips has excelled. When I say never do okay in some ministry, I don't know that Peter Phillips would have excelled above expectations in any of his ministerial responsibilities. That's what me I say.
Well, what happened, you see? Me believe in astrology. I don't think you believe in it still, you know, because most Jamaicans don't believe in it. Peter Phillips, him is a Capricorn, right? And Capricorn, listen what I say, Capricorn do better when them is a leader, when them is a top person. When, you know, them don't work well under leadership. Capricorn don't work well under leadership.
But brother, you can't lead if you can't follow. But sir, you cannot lead if you cannot follow.
Yes, but some leaders prefer to be the top person. Peter Phillips, when he becomes the prime minister, he would do a far better job than when he was the minister of transport and the minister of security and all that.
But not the same man with the same ideas them.
No, him have new ideas now. It's not
Oh, I
like
forgot
in the
to say
90s,
it's a Peter 2.0. Peter
Yeah, man, and
2.0.
new ideas are coming.
New
man, and
firmware update.
listen, so I say now, if you used to use old version of something on a computer now, you still have to use the same version now. You're not going to download new
If that version there work for me, no need for update. Sometimes I no update, brother, because you update and the thing then crash and become unstable.
Yeah, but at 2020 now, it's not going to come in with the 90s, in the 90s thing again, man.
So you feel in the 90s?
Eh?
You feel in the 90s?
Well, it never worked well under PJ Patterson, you know.
But brother, I can only elect you based on the work that you would have done. If down the years me see your work and you're not impressed me with your work, then why me think you're gonna be different? You know?
And the next thing, I hear people that talk about MPs not doing nothing in the constituency.
Yeah.
MP can't do nothing much in the constituency, you know.
What do you mean?
It take money to care, and in order for an MP to perform into a constituency, they must get the money from the Minister of Finance.
So the what you call it again? The CDF, the Constituency Development Fund. Yeah, but brother, but hold on, brother. Yes, but you can't be an MP for 40 years and not doing your constituency neither. So I'm telling them $20 million they will add up over the years.
But what I'm saying to you, if you turn an MP now,
yes,
anything you want to do in the constituency, you have to get the okay from the Minister of Finance and the Prime Minister. If them don't deal with it, all they can do is just write them.
Now, man, you have MPs that have taken initiatives, man, and I do things in them constituency, man, and business like operators in the constituencies come on board.
The $20 million that them give you,
brother,
that can build road and something.
Look here, no man. Hear me, I say, man. Look here, me, I say. You can't be. We're not talking about no first time MP. We are talking about man that the thing for donkey years, and donkey can't walk on the road them.
Yeah, but what I'm saying to you, if you, all right, then listen, if you there in our constituency, I want it as an MP.
Yes.
Listen, man, it take money to care.
Yes.
It's money is power, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
It's not MP. MP have no power without cash.
Yeah.
All him can do is beg the Prime Minister and the Minister of Finance
for
money to do it. And if them don't get it, he have to keep himself quiet.
But hold on, no. What we need for do, and we are talking about PNP and Labour right now, they need for leave taxpayers' money, for taxpayers' money do what it's supposed to do.
Yes, but we need to change the constitution. We need to change the constitution in Jamaica, because the way all them run this country, they.
Let someone talk to you. Don't move. People no there, extreme crash. I don't know what go on with it. You understand? But me not gone away. Hold on, Carla. Yeah. Alright, so watch this now, Carla. Because fear is fear. Zin, it is very hard to compare a 4-year administration to administration who have been in power for the better part. Hold on, Carla, man. Carla, give me a chance to talk, brother. It is not fair to compare an administration of 4 years to an administration that would have been in power for the better part of 20 years. No. You ask me a question, you say, what have this government done to say? What you say? No. The government will. No. Me not talk about no man. Because Andrew, the government. You understand? Because I know one man govern the country. He's a part of the government. Alright. As I said, I was just addressing the improvements with crime. And as I said, I cannot be comfortable with the situation because of the numbers. However, I have seen things that have been done and efforts are being made to treat with some things. A lot of things still need to be dealt with. You understand what I say? Zane? Alright. The reality, what we face is not where the man, no one man is a government. My issue with politics and all is corruption, Zane, crime, the socio-economic situation for the man down at Arnett and Tivoli and Rima and myself compared to some people up on some hill. We need equity. You understand what I mean? So we need fairness, we need opportunities. Zane, and I not defend no PNP in our jail. We just have to be fair because basically, I don't think you look on the thing fair, I look on the thing in one direction, and the thing can't just be one direction. You understand? You can't say the man do nothing in 4 years because that is absolute. Yes. Alright. You not see him do nothing you not see him do nothing in 4 years. You not see him do nothing in 4 years. You tell me say you not see him do nothing. You tell me say you not see him do nothing. Trivial matters. As somebody said before, interest rate is down. It is now cheaper to get benefits from the NHT. Roads have improved. Some areas have gotten water when I get long time. You understand what I say? But you say not do nothing, so no things that you then do then. Go read the manifesto, the points in my manifesto, Carla. Me say go read the points in my manifesto, then the man not tell you what him do, sir. Then what else you want to tell you? But you're not going to see nothing, Carla, because of one eye you look out and you're not going to see anything because you look out of one eye, Carla. What you say? Yeah? 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 But how much? Yeah. So then no, hold on a call. So a man when me see do things and never do it every time he get a chance to level when supposed to do it. Me if you give him a chance to be Prime Minister. Oh. Okay. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Type in our program online, Carla. They say type in our program online. Type in our program online, Carla. Carla, type in our program online. Yes, man. Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. Okay. Carl, have you read the manifestos of both parties? Now, I'm going to ask you what you hear. I ask you if you read them. Oh. Yeah. So you don't hear not what the manifesto them say, but you still want Phillips to get a chance. And what premise you just tell me say you not hear nothing will make no sense. You not hear nothing in a manifesto will make no sense. But you still want to give him a chance, Carl. It's not there ask me to understand. One caller called earlier said she tired of taxi on the runway and take off, she want to take off. Oh, you wait for you. You're waiting upon become Prime Minister for you see when you can do, caller. You're serious times you live in there, you know. So we're not a new party, man. We're not JPP and then party.
I want somebody. I want a party.
But Carla, between you and me, you know you're not going to vote for no new party.
Well, listen, I want somebody who can carry something who can turn this country in a first world country. Because the thing them that me read recently on the two party, I know not much. I thought some like trivial matters. I talk about house and I'm gonna pay light bill and something like trivial matters, man.
Sorry, peace. I didn't realize I never select something again. Guys, stream it crash. Sorry. But Carla, you are going. Dig up yourself still.
Yeah, cool, yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Yes. I appreciate the call, Rasta.
Yes, and we need a leader who can keep the place clean too, you know.
Are people to keep the place clean, Carla? No, a leader.
Yeah?
Are people keep place clean?
I mean, a leader who can supervise that, you know, because the place dirty.
Are we if we keep the place clean, Carla? And a leader them walk and throw things through window and throw background and a pile up there.
If you go to Canada, and some other country and try that, you just go in a jail.
Yeah, but when the police them go lock up a man, is you see him when I go block your road and harass police and say them fight poor people.
By the way, all your sound, you know, it sound like this country not going to reach nowhere, you know, man. This country have a long way to go, you know, man.
Okay.
This country
brother, we can't blame government for everything. Ushman Valia say me a labor.
So it's all, you know. So what you want the government do? Just sit down and read.
No. We're not saying the government should just sit down, but we're saying as a people we should take some responsibility for our action. Everything we talk about government. Seeing a man need for know so you know for walk and throw things so you throw things so you just eat out a box strings box or food box and carry rubbish go dispose it in a proper place. We're too nasty as a people, man. But government can't stop from being nasty, brother.
Listen, they will continue doing it if there's a weak leader. If you have a weak.
All right, so let me ask you a question then, Carla. Because so we have a leader now a weak. Want to the leader them before people still a pollute things long time. So what the strength did them time? We need to stop being nasty.
That's why. But the mayor from Mandeville, Cecil Charlton, he used to be the mayor of Mandeville. Mandeville used to be the cleanest parish in the island. You understand? Because Mayor Cecil Charlton used to keep the city clean in Mandeville, don't it?
I can't speak about Cecil Charlton and Mandeville, sir. I don't know.
Well, me know Cecil Charlton. He used to be the cleanest mayor in this island. And
the people in Mandeville used to be clean people.
Eh? Man. From him step down, Mandeville get dirty.
Hear me say, Carla. Hear me say. Some things. Hear me say. Hold on, man. Hear me say. Some things. We have stop blame the government. We can't blame the government for people nasty behavior. No government, whether PNP government and JLP government. You need to keep your environment clean.
Yes. So what you say now? If you was a prime minister now, you would just sit down and say, "Boy, the people are nasty." That's all.
And Carla, me just tell yourself police go lock them up. People like you see them when I go harass police and say them for love poor people.
So what I must do then? So what people
do you know that there's an anti-litter law in the country?
So why do you not enforce it?
So now that you have to ask, Carla. I say when police are enforce it, you say police are fight against poor people and now trouble no man up a cherry garden and nah broke. Are we are the problem?
No,
me and you are the problem.
But you can't make the people them. You can't make nasty people them lead you, man. Yeah.
Carla, if we stop the nasty.
2017, you see, was Andrew Warner's Labour Day project was to take care of War Theatre and paint War Theatre, and I know War Theatre still want paint from 2017. Yeah. Then him have War Theatre as him Labour Day project in 2017. And War Theatre is the ugliest building downtown. Same way. Huh? Hello?
You remember when Angela Brownberg was mayor of KSMC, why she never got paint War Theatre?
I never tell her say she's a good leader. I didn't tell her say she's a good leader neither.
Carla, you're going to run. We're going to take a few more, Carla. We're too nasty as a people. We're too nasty. We're too nasty.
The way all you sound like you take up for the leaders, them mustn't do no work. you know, the leaders them for do them work, man. I'm be serious, man. and drive fear.
So the Prime Minister for walk around and lock up man and throw back through window cause him have arresting powers.
No man. If you have him team out there for deal with that, if you have him team out there for deal with that, it must imply people for deal with them something there.
Carla, we stop the nasty.
Who, me?
We if you stop the nasty.
Not me.
We are a nasty people.
Well,
and we pack up the same gully them with garbage and sitting and when rain fall and wash we out the bar so we want justice. Are we nasty?
But then same people who you call nasty, you know, when you go to Canada, them not do them thing there, no?
Yes, I may get that. Because
why?
What? Because we don't appreciate our country.
No, it's true. Canada is a strict country.
No. Because we Because we as Jamaicans don't value Jamaica. We value other people's place.
No, man. When you live with the home, you do what the home do, man. It's true. Jamaica, true. The government in Jamaica don't take cleansing it serious. So the people them don't take it serious neither.
Okay. The people them nasty, Carla.
But when them go to Canada and Singapore and some other country, them build themselves because them know say the government, take those things serious. So we need a government what take cleansing.
So which government that, Carla?
Eh?
Which government that?
We need one. Mr. Jamaica need one.
Yeah, so who you see them be the government there?
No, listen, I didn't say me see. Me say we need a person like that too.
So who do you see as somebody who couldn't do that?
I don't see nobody else yet. But
then you know see we last then if you don't see nobody we are going to do that then, Carla.
That's what I'm telling you. Jamaica have a far way to go.
But Carla, far way to go. We have said that every day.
Because the two parties don't take cleansing serious.
And the people that don't take cleansing serious. Carla, is the people them don't take cleansing serious. So I will provide garbage truck for go pick up garbage. I will provide people for sweep. Well, I will provide people for sweep the street them early morning and late night. Now the government do that. And the people them nasty, brother.
No, man. Listen, they need people to sweep the street right through the day, man. They can't sweep it on the morning and night. And the last thing.
No, Carla, we are going to run, man. We have to go take a next call. No, man, we have to go take a next call,
man. Every government building in Jamaica want fix. Every government building in this country want paint.
Yeah.
And it's only private building, only private sector keep the place clean. Every ministry want fix and want paint.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So we need a government what take cleansing serious. PNP and JLP. All right, cool.
Yeah, man, guidance.
More time.
In our next cabinet, we need a ministry of painting. Jaja, me I go sleep. I'm tired. Night caller. Hello. What time in idea? At the time there. Peace, me I go me bed. Go lose. I call it. Night caller.
It.
Manners.
What go on, bro?
Boy, I'm there. I want to sleep.
Boy, at 10:30 now.
Yeah, what? I have to turn on the volume or whatever you want to stream on. Zane?
Sorry.
Mute it actually.
Yeah. You know, so I mute it and touch it back.
Yeah, man. Talk to the eye now. What you deal with?
Mate, that one they tired the out, man.
Why am I frost?
Him too whole for teach to do, you know. Concrete in here, man.
I don't know rest. I mean, someone will just believe in how we believe in a so I can't even fight him. At least him stick to him guns.
Can't fight him all time, PNP.
If man say me see that PNP in a labor just.
Lie, Mateo.
So how do you that our family?
I'm there at the stream until it crash.
Yeah, he crashed brother. Me give thanks.
It is what it is.
Yeah, man. Normally stream crash about 500 people disappear, but then 10 tonight.
Yeah, because you see that man there pro.
So what you pre on the thing tomorrow, you know?
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Labour right want to win still.
You want them to win?
Yeah, man.
Why though?
But Labour right, man.
Well, me don't love the rush. Me don't love the reason there still.
Never vote yet.
Oh, you never vote yet?
No.
You have to be vote one time.
Yeah.
Honestly, I really love to see GLP take it back home because I don't see PNP account nothing there.
Yeah.
No, sir. I don't see them account with nothing.
So you don't like your wealthy plan?
Hmm?
You don't like your wealthy plan?
That they promise a big arm for Jesus one.
Yeah. So you don't say nothing in that way achievable?
No, sir.
Yeah.
That I just promise to get back power, man.
Yeah. So you don't want some light bill and some water bill and this.
They hold on. All them things, then the people them get them money all along.
Then because Labour right in a power, sir, then the PNP couldn't get them. But that's a say that, brother. I just start it.
But so far, I want two man down with money, you know. So I'm going to push them fine. Which is Wheatley and the other one there.
Read.
Yeah.
I will leave money there someplace, man.
A corruption thing where they want to talk about them. We're not see if I affect my party because Prime Minister and I will not have no. If a post come in your house, he's just in there. And he just have a
you know, kill post man, then me and post not live in a house, man. And post have to get knocked.
But he had to kill the post when the post they have them power. Them sit down in some seat where.
Yeah, but his seat now nothing to do with the ministerial. No, but his seat now nothing to do with the ministerial responsibility, you know, brother. I not fire as an MP, I fire as a minister of government.
Right. But
remember that, you know, him now fire Wheatley as MP for whatever send catching in him. I fire Wheatley as Minister of Science, Energy and Technology, you know, brother. Him now fire Ruel as caretaker for Centre and Northwest. Him fire him as Minister of Education. See? So watch ya. Alright. Vaz, he move Vaz from one place, put him on one part of ministry there. He move JC Hutchinson. Look here, the man them as a Labour right. You remove him them from the cabinet, them still go on with them seat. You understand me? I say, so if a man do something wrong, you deal with the thing right then and there, family. Me understand the investigations have to be done, and as him say, have to satisfy himself with the fact that they would have gone through the investigations. Marvally, brother, stop spam my stream, brother. Me's a Jamaican. You understand me? I say Jamaican, not a Labour right, not a PNP. I am a Jamaican citizen. Yeah, man. So you know, brother, you're not fire a man from him seat. You're fire a man from him ministerial responsibility. A man can't have them responsibility and do folly, and you just move them around like it's a chessboard at the pan. Put on your foot, brother. You understand? You can't move a man from this and bring him to the office of the Prime Minister. Make him go down in constituency, go do some work, man, and make the people and get some water and some road, man. You see me? I say? Right. So you have to, brother, you have to do that. You have to be decisive as a leader. See? And Mark, you know. We have seen administrations where man do things and people pass it off as youthful exuberance and all sort of things. And see? So in reality, if you compare the two things, at least you see where one man actually I look like he want to do something, but looking like he want to do something and doing something and two different things. Be decisive as a leader. You understand? Wheatley still a go be a Labour right. Him still a go on with him constituency. Vaz still a go on win West Portland. JC still a go on win down. So they are just not a member of the cabinet anymore. But you're still a MP. Do what you have to do. You Yeah, so I say, just do what you have to do as a leader. That is all me. And as I said earlier, brother, as a teacher, all me want my youth them for show me. Yeah, me not have to get the brightest youths, but me want youths where show interest. And a show effort to improve. Show me say you want the thing improve. Me not expect you to wave a magic one and crime done and everybody rich and everybody have house and car. That's not possible. But show me some policies and some plans where say, look, we understand the situation. We're not where we're supposed to be, but with these measures, with these ideas and these plans and these things implemented and put in place, we can reach here so in 10 years. Give me the plan there.
Yes.
You understand? Now come give me some wash belly thing where one $5,000 here and there I go solve my problem. That not solve my problem.
I used to teach that thing that me say me that like jail.
Say again, family. Yo, where you call gone?
Because
oh yeah, me I hear. Yeah, me I hear you now. It did cut out look a while.
Yeah. Because me realize that the PNP I flagged the JLP about crime for this long time. And now the time come for them step up them things. To show the interest and what them are going to put in a crime. It's like them go around it.
Me not see no crime plan for true neither, Carla.
When they look on it.
Me not see it neither for true, you know.
If them claim say them did have the better angle for crime.
Why one line there?
With
one talk, Carla. Yeah.
With Peter Bunting.
Yeah.
And Peter Phillips.
Mm-hmm.
The two of them combined together and should have a big crime plan.
But I remember when Peter Bunting was minister of security, me say that man a ball for national TV and I say a divine intervention in one with crime in a brother. But people memory short and I think still enough of it. You understand? I hear what go on. Yes, when a man like me say certain things, you got hear me a labor right and then me beat at you hear me a PNP.
Me see the orange and green.
You understand me? I say, so at the end of the day, brother, you as an elector, as a voter, have to just go exercise your franchise to the party where you think best represents you, yeah, sir. You understand? Mm-hmm. Because me not see, in all honesty, me not see nobody come with a solid plan for say, yo, I saw we got treat with crime. As me say, the current administration would have done things where at the right step, the right direction. You understand? Some things are moved too slow. Some things need for adding. We need to get rid of some people out of the thing. But at the end of the day, brother, I don't see the alternative as it relates to crime or the PNP have either. It's just the reality. You understand what I'm saying? It's just the reality.
And there's so much gun there in our country right now, everybody will have a piece of rat for themselves, the government, to make sure so them people have them told.
Well, I suppose that is why you have the FLA. That's the next story for your next time to your Rasta, cause
them not do none.
That's the next thing. Why do you even do it? It thing rough, brother. It thing rough. And here, Carla, we have to be fair with ourselves. The crime in Jamaica never happened overnight. It would have been decades in the making. From the 1970s, don't even talk about the 1980s, and it has evolved. You understand? Criminals have become more independent. Back in the days, a criminal and a politician and bosom friend, some man can do them thing on them own because of latches scamming and the drugs, the gun trade and thing. So the thing evolved, and we never did that evolve with the thing. So the thing caught us off guard, brother.
There's still a thing there between the politician and them. Just that through social media, everything come out now where people have video and a thing, everybody kind of take with themselves. You see me?
Yeah. All right, Carla.
Take time, draw.
Yeah, we have to take a few more calls now, I think. When you say you want tomorrow, you hope that there will be some continuity with the government. So, make we see how things go now.
Which is right.
All right, brother. I appreciate the call. Here, sir.
Big up yourself.
Yeah, man. Guidance, man. Blessings.
Oh.
As so much honest still there. Then you know, sister night come. Hold on, before me take a few calls, let me say a few things still. You understand? If you're new to this channel, you would understand, say, well, you won't understand, say, when you come on to politics, we don't care who the guy. You understand me? I say teach them 1980 better than now. Jaja. See, at the end of the day, I want what is best for my country. See, I want a country that my children will be able to live them life and raise for them children, you know. You understand me? I say, me born as a poor youth, born in a poor family. I have been trying as best as I can to elevate myself so I can elevate my kids. No politician never do that for me, and me do that for myself. You understand? No politician never contribute to my school fee when me I study. You feel me? No politician never do a thing for me, and me do my thing myself. No orange, no green. You understand? So when me talk, we have to put him out ground and talk. At the end of the day, both political parties would have done this country wrong. Both political parties would have done taxpayers wrong. You understand me? I say in many instances. Zane, and for me, the reality is that when you really break down the thing and look at the thing, it's much to do about nothing. 6.5 dozen on the next. However, based on the constitution of the country, there has to be an election. There has to be a leader of the country. Zane, it's like me always say at work. I may not agree with my principal's choices. Zane, but me not go disrespect her. You understand what I say? And I still got to do my job because it's my job that me get paid for. So I might not agree with the policy, you know, but my job is my job. I may not agree with many things that the government do, but my job as a Jamaican is to try and make this country a better place for not only me, but for my children them. You understand what I say? So I not sit down and depend upon no politician. I'm going to advise nobody to sit down and depend upon no politician. We are too dependent on politics and politicians. Me hear people say this party have a poor people. So how come I have so much poor people? Not this particular government, but you have a saying where say X party have a poor people. Then how come we still have so much poor people and certain party would have been in power for so long? So what happened? They never remember so they must be poor people. You understand me? I say this party did do that. We not talk about what you do already. We are talking about what you're doing at the most recent memory. You understand? We're not talking about what you do already. We are talking about what you can do now. You see me? So at the end of the day, man, we need to get we head out of this orange cloud and this green cloud, Zane, and understand, say, look, no matter which party win the election, life continue. Friday morning, you still have to eat in a Friday night. You feel what me I say? How many are we has benefited from politics? And we still have broke with neck and I try broke people neck for politics. You know, calm down, man. The thing not so serious. You see me? The Jamaica Labour Party, the People's National Party has wronged Jamaicans for decades. That are not new. A lot of the issues that we have faced now, they were created by policies and initiatives of politicians. We can't go back to crime. And people vex when we say them things here. But a lot of the crime issues that has plagued us for years started in the 70s and 80s with political tribalism. You understand? So how come my party are for the poor and me still poor? Then it's really who the party for? How come my party are for the poor and me can't feed my family? How come my party are for the poor and I hand out me a live half? You know wise up, man, and stop going like we fool to your thing, man. We not so fool again, man. Everybody a go to school these days, family. We get so caught up in the politics more time. We're blind to certain things. Zane? We so partisan, we can't say, yo, and next man they do something good over this, you know. All when they in our face, them never do nothing. There has been no government in Jamaica we never do nothing at all. All administrations have done things to move the country forward. The reality is that them not do enough. So now come tell me say no man not do nothing. What you mean no man not do nothing? Tell me say the administration did not do enough in the time allotted to them. But don't come tell me say the party not do nothing. A politics attack this brother. And a sensible somebody attack this man. No party, no government can serve for 5 years and not do nothing for your country. How we come by that? How we come up with that? Make we take the politics out of the thing, Zane, and start change the narrative and move the country forward. I always tell you, say, we are all along the country, you know, just like how we blame the government for pollution. And the government pollute the place, Rasta. It's we pollute the place. Zane. And we as the police to do this, and when police try to do them job, we see them when a jog man from police and I tell police to go and go ask their mother and I mash up police vehicle. It's we are the problem. It's we are so want a better Jamaica. You know enough is selling at the road. You go selling at the road. Police take for your things and police are fight poor people. Police couldn't fight if you did run at the market to sell. Police now come in the market, come take your goods. It's we have our own problem, Rasta. Politicians just had to it because them know so we're gullible. I feel like me I talk so loud. I pray I'm here good as I sleep, you know. Yeah, son. Look here, man. Look here. Look here. Many of us, Zane, because most of the people that watch my channel are mature people. You know, young adults, middle age, big people like. Many of us have seen these things down the years, man. We are going like we're blind. We see the things them. We see the things them from the Jamaica Labour Party. We see the things them from the People's National Party. Don't go on like say a one party has to do that something there. Because anything this a party I do, the next party do it already too. Well, where I live it is adequate. You understand? Them come once a week. So I suppose in some areas it won't be. You understand what I say? But find other ways to deal with your garbage, man. You can't throw your garbage in a gully. You can't throw your garbage over your neighbor place. You feel what I say? Let us take this die-heartedness out of the politics. You think not so serious? The whole of the politicians are my friends, so why are we an enemy? The all of the politicians are my friends, so why are we enemies? Why I say for burn it, as a trained environmentalist, I couldn't say burn the garbage now at the end of the day. So you bury it, you separate it, you reuse, you recycle, you reduce. You have to do the right things, man. You understand what I say? So I know garbage collection is not adequate in all places. That's the reality. And in some communities, some communities are not formal communities, you know. So yeah, that's the next thing. You understand me? Yes, so we are going to make squatting, we are going to legalize. We are going to make squatters now. You know what? Sometimes we not even realize what we are doing and saying in this country, you know. You see it? Peeps. Me hear for uno views now, me are going for me views. You understand what I say? Don't get too emotional about the thing. You understand? You see politician a kill them one another. You see politician you see them in a parliament cross the aisle across them one another. When them done, all of them gonna bar, go and drink or go and play golf or go out on boat. Weekend time come. Them there them one another birthday party and I support them one another. And we out here fight one another. Because you know what? They have divided us to conquer us. The free lunch mentality a kill we, brother. You understand what I say? Me struggle through school. I never run and beg a politician $1 to pay my school fee. You see me the pan? Well, on the piece. Easy to call him, let me get some things out there. You see me? Because sometimes somebody have to talk to you hard, you know. So the man them free if you go elect them political representative. Are we rights that, our constitutional rights that. You understand? But not just go vote for somebody because your neighbor vote for somebody or because your mother did a vote for that party there, your father did a vote for that party there. Make your own choice, man. Be bipedal and stand on your own 2 foot, them rasta. You understand what I say? All we lazy these days, we want people to think for you and make one decision to it. Make some decisions to yourself, man. You understand? So I am all for exercising your democratic franchise. But come on, man. Make we be civil about the thing, man. All in I debate them, I look on the comments, them man out if you tell man about them mother around here because our politician will not give 2 cents about it most of the time. You see me? Babes, we need to do better. You understand? We need to be more mature now. We need to grow up. It's at the year 2020. And on 1970 and 1980 this. Them things we should then look for them things and learn from them things. You feel what I say? Yeah, man, because the things that are way. And remember this. Irrespective of which party in the government, we still have to find a way to live. You understand what I say? The thing can't change overnight. No magic one not there to the thing. There is no magical portion to the thing. See me the pan? And the politicians them need to know so when them forward na the thing, if a administration was there before you and them have some policies and programs where help and work, why we need to change? Why? Because you know we create a whole heap of things to the things, you know. Whole heap of things to the things. But because of the labor right them they do it, we don't want them get not healing seat, no rating seat on the road. So we just start back sitting new. Cause whenever we start that, and I fully think that. We are idiot. Eh? You win the election. You're going to some agency with some qualified people there. People who can do the job. People who have a competence. But because you undermine the round there so they dip on the road a campaign, you fire somebody and rope in somebody when they have no knowledge of the thing. They know the thing for go forward. Eh? That man they give you some money for your campaign so him daughter get promotion in a something where she can't do. Are them things here, you know, man. Zin? And then now, when one political party do something wrong, we're in a power, Zin, we are so biased. We can't say, yo, brother, you know, say, me is a supporter of the party, but that wrong, and this man I need to go. No, for your party did do it. That's our excuse. Remember when UNO did do it. Remember when the PNP did do it. Remember when Labour right them did do it. And who are lose? Are the Jamaican people are lose? So what about, remember when the 200 do it and we are going to take a stand today and you need to go? What about that? Eh? No, we have to do. Me see all the Prime Minister get involved in that from time to time. Right, that is so off-putting, man. Take some responsibility. I never must you personally do it, but I hear a party do it. We were wrong. Me I look forward to the day when our political leaders can come and say, look, this was wrong. We were wrong. I was wrong. I sincerely apologize and I aim to fix this and never let it happen again. Politicians don't apologize to Jamaicans. And we apologize to them. Tell me when you see a politician do something wrong and come to the people of Jamaica and be a deflection. Be a deflection. I see the politicians them have some golden moments during the debate for put up them and say, look, okay, we wanted to get this done, but it did not happen. To the people of Jamaica, we apologize and we intend, if you so decide to give us another chance to address these concerns. Instead of doing that, man, get defensive. Come on, man. People no fool again. And if people fool, and the whole of we fool. Just remember say, based on the political process, there have to be a government. It no might be the government formed by the party where you support. Saying, but what you gonna do? Drop your hand. Life have to continue. You understand what I say? Life has to continue, man. We have to wise up. Saying, vote for who we want to vote for. But remember, say we too as people have a responsibility. You understand what I say? Saying, remember, say we too as people have a responsibility. Saying, I'm telling you how me view the thing from the top of the thing. You understand? I'm going to wrap up now because I'm not take no more call for tonight. You understand? Saying, tomorrow, what we need to do when we go out there to vote, if we go out there to vote, well, you should, but based on some people's situation, you understand, it's not possible. Saying, practice a social distance, follow the instruction of the presiding officers, follow the instructions of the security forces, saying, go, vote, go in your vehicle, or if I walk, you walk, go back to your yard, take off your clothes, bathe, and watch the election result like anybody else. Come Friday morning, Jamaica continues. Life continues. You understand what I say? Remember that. So whether you say orange or you say green, as Jamaica, the whole of we on the same team. You understand? And if a ship sink, the whole of we are sink. If a ship float, the whole of we are float. If things start prosper, the whole of we stand for prosper. You understand? And a Labour right for prosper, PNP for prosper, Jamaicans for prosper. When we never get that in our thick skull. Work are doing a constituency and only one party people can get work. What you mean? As reggae and dancehall TV, I say wear your mask and protect yourself. Good advice. Walk with your sanitizer and them something there. It's a PNP constituency, so only PNP people can get work. It's a Labour right constituency, so only Labour right people can get work. When we are going to come out of that something there? So my responsibilities here is not just to hear your views and take a few calls, but also to talk to the people them who are willing to listen. You understand what I say? Vote for who you want to vote for, man, but make your decision based on what is best for you and the country. Now tell me because you're born this or your mother this and them something, brother. We past them stage, man. We're bigger than that. We're smarter than that now. You think more evolved than that. Upgrade on the thinking, man. We don't need a firmware update. Peeps, big up on yourself. You understand? Give thanks to the one them I call him. I know enough people want to see the phone them still ring, but I not take no more call. You understand? Because I take one more, take one more, take one more, take one more. You understand what I say? We need to give thanks for life. You understand? Don't go out there tomorrow give away your life. People are dying same way. Don't forget that. Protect yourself. You understand? It's a pity that we have to be voting in a situation like this. But as one of the callers say, don't call already. You understand what I say? And the process is the process. You know, so speaking about Asta Black, I say Asta Black Manifesto. I want to tell you, say, Asta Black Manifesto 1 page. Asta Black Manifesto make more sense than some big old 400 page manifesto. I say, I don't remember the points, but I see Asta Black. I'm going to look for Asta Black Manifesto. You understand? So, peeps, here we go on. Remember this. We are not PNP. We are not Labour right. We are Jamaicans. Some people are PNP and Labour right before them are Jamaicans. I could be Jamaicans before Labour right and PNP. You know? You understand what I say? I could forward together, irrespective of who form the government, we have an integral role to play in the development and growth of the country. We are in some trying times. We are in a time where none of us in here would have experienced anything like this before. You understand? It calls for reflection. It calls for creative minds. It calls for strong will and strong desires. Yeah? And we have to forward together. No more than any time, we need some unity in the thing. We need some love in the thing. And we need to put Jamaica first in the thing. It's as simple as that. go out tomorrow, do what you're supposed to do in terms of observing health protocols. You understand? Cast a vote for whoever candidate or which party is of your liking and your choice. Zane, you need to in and out with nobody. Go your yard. Wear your mask. Walk with your hand sanitizer. Wash your hands. Life goes on. We give thanks. Peeps, big up on yourself. You understand? Tomorrow night, we're going to do a little streaming thing. You understand? So where the polls are saying and all the local vibes and them something. They probably take a few calls. Who knows? You understand? But we're there. You know what I think. Peace. Big up on yourself. I appreciate everyone. The agreements, the disagreements. You understand? Me thank for the people them for behave themselves in the comments. Cause my moderator them not play with people, you know, so I don't have to behave. You know, it's a grave. Yeah, as me I say, peeps, give thanks. Saying I want to make this possible. And peeps, please, when the stream done, I want to easy with the call them. You understand? Me not still a stream 2 o'clock and 3 o'clock in the morning. Please. No disrespect to anybody. But when the stream done, the stream done. The stream I go done in about 2 minutes. Don't done the call them for tonight. Please. The message them can come, but easy with the call them. You understand what I say? And thing. That's why I'm even to like use all the channel phone more time for take calling about it did work more say night. Cause people now stop calling till next week. For this same stream. I don't know. Peeps. I'm tired. Big up on yourself. You understand? Soon tomorrow night. Zane, for the people that are overseas, you go and protect yourself, said speed, you know, cause we love you know. We need to come back in our country, come invest and help with the thing. I know you have reservations and very tentative and concerned about the situation. Rightly so, but hopefully one of them there, you understand, you can fall back a yard, come own your piece of the rock, you understand, and help the country go forward and grow. You understand what I say? Peeps, big up on yourself. You understand? Walk good. Take care of yourself. Tomorrow, if you are going road, be wise, open up your eyes, and above all things, stay sanitized. Walk good. Step with Jah. You know what we say? Safe travel upon the gravel. I'm out.
Thank you for tuning in. Like the stream before you go. Subscribe if you haven't done so. Remember to share the stream with your family and friends and browse the channel for more amazing content. Until next time, walk good, my friends.
Teach them! Hey, yo, hello! Send the message and make it reach them. It's teach them. Right here. Warlord representing.